Station, my brothers. What's up?
What's up, man? Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. How'd you like that intro, bruh?
Dude, I loved it,
First
man.
off, I do want to say
yeah.
I feel a little cheated on that intro because you got previews for a movie we're not reviewing. And it's the best fucking movie, man.
Bro, there's plenty of movies in there that we're not reviewing.
But you got number 2 and number 1.
Oh, we've already done 1 and 2 in the pre.
Oh, yeah. We did it already.
Oh, okay.
You snooze, you lose.
Let's slide, babe.
And maybe next year we'll do them. Maybe next year we'll do a double feature. We'll see. I told you I want to do that remake next year.
We're down.
I mean, I think it was hard enough putting you guys to do these 3. So, did you want me to do 5 of them?
What the fuck?
Then I would have really never heard the end of it. We already gonna get the jokes all night long. But yeah, so we are here to review, and if I don't know if everyone got it yet, but Vestron Video recently put out the 3-pack collector's edition of Silent Night.
We're all some gangsters, Dylan. Look at this. We're all some gangsters. We're all like whipping it out like it's our fucking piece, man.
Hey, and the artwork, man, they knew they had to come strong with the artwork.
It's pretty telling that the fucking the digital is only redeemable on Voodoo, and then it didn't fucking work.
No, I told you it works now.
I know it does, but it didn't work the first day you got
I know that was annoying. So now I finally got. Well, I got to get the remake still, which I'll probably get because it's only like $12. So I got one. Wish I had the slip, man, because I love the original art on that too. I got 2 with the slip, which I might even like a little better.
Hold on, is it show and tell yet? We're getting ahead of ourselves.
2 is so much fun. So yeah, I love that original art. The only reason I have this art is just because they kind of they go together. But yeah, so now got the whole collection 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'll probably be picking up the remake shortly. Money has just been tight, man. Fucking missing 3 weeks of work and shit. So no pay. Fuck me on my goddamn holiday pay too, man. When I'm full time, they screwed me, man. Station, my brother.
My bad, guys.
You good, brother?
Fucking spilled coffee everywhere.
Oh, the Maxwell House syndrome.
You great, my brother. But yeah, man, happy holidays to all you filthy animals. Thank you all for coming as always. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. hit that bell because we're here every Saturday. And soon after the new year, me and Scarpad are going to be doing a Twilight Zone review show. We're going to be busting out probably about 4 episodes. Each episode maybe doing like 45 minutes to an hour at most. So it won't be no crazy long show like this one is. But, you know, you won't get what we get here every Saturday anywhere else. So come at us every Saturday. And
there'll be a lot more full frontal nudity in that.
Yeah, if you're a big fan of Twilight Zone, though, you'll definitely.
Was Attack of the 50-Foot Woman? Was that just a movie, or was that like a Twilight Zone episode as well?
No, I think that's a movie.
Okay.
There might be a Twilight Zone episode about that. I'm not sure, but I know that's a movie for sure. And freaking, what was it? I swear, freaking Full Moon has recently done like a movie on that. But so yeah, we're gonna jump into these. Man, I tell you, Vestron did pretty good with the special features on these. Gets a new interview with Bill Moseley. You get a Brian Yuzna interview on 4 and 5, and you get an interview with Screaming Mad George on 4 and 5 as well.
Plus commentaries for all 3 films.
Yep. So they did pretty good with that. Not too bad.
Plus, the thing I love about Vestron is that Vestron's movies are cheap as shit.
Yeah.
Like this was $11 this week.
Dude, yeah,
it was cheaper than our pre-order.
Yeah, me and Dylan got hosed for fucking $18.
No, I didn't. I got that shit. I called Amazon and they gave me
Bezos on the phone. What, you didn't?
I told you. I called them and I told them, you're giving me my shit back.
What about me? You didn't even try to get it from me either?
I'm just excited I got my. I'm just excited I got my 37 cents.
You got Bezos on speed dial, man.
I do not. I'm nobody.
I'm
nobody.
If anyone had Bezos on speed dial, it'd be you. Yeah.
With all I got is I should be. But dude,
it just takes it to work.
All I gotta say.
Swaps it out.
That's all I gotta say is that I'm like, yeah. If they wouldn't have done it, I would have just fucking bought the 11, sent back the $18 one. Shout out Brooklyn Born 718. Thanks for the sub. But yeah, dude, I called him and I said, I'm like, dude, I pre-ordered this. It didn't go down in price.
You said probably got the phone. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? I'm Dylan. And
I basically did. I'd be like, do you see my order list? And they're like,
real shit.
Sir,
sometimes you gotta flex that.
Like, yeah, I do. So fucking give me my goddamn refund back so I can buy another Blu-ray with that $5.
Plus, you're Dylan of Dylan's Horror Show. Goddamn.
Well, there you go.
On top of that,
exactly. I should have a freaking Amazon. What is that thing that you got? The Amazon link, so that I could get like fucking, a couple pennies every time.
All that up, man.
I should be banging Bezos' wife.
Yeah. I need to. Anyway.
But
what are we talking about again?
Fucking who knows, man.
Happy holidays.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I called Amazon and they just gave me the difference back. So
like you called them, you got their number, you just like, hey, what's up, Amazon?
No, I just have customer service, bro.
And I didn't give a shit, dude. It's $3.
Dude, I got customer service saved in my phone because they send shit so fucked up all the time that I gotta call them.
You gotta go, where's my slip, motherfuckers? You forgot my slip.
Yeah, and they're like, we're very sorry.
Well,
sir.
All Vestron
take on this slip.
All Vestron Blu-rays come with slips.
Yeah, except for goddamn Maximum Overdrive, fuckers.
Wow,
dude, I'm so pissed because all my Vestrons all have slips except one, Maximum Overdrive, and it's probably the fucking shittiest movie out of all of them.
Yeah.
Even though I do have fun with this film,
it's starting to sound like a festive stream, isn't it, y'all?
Dude, why the fuck the Vestron? Why did that? For some reason, that slip went out of print. I'm about to fucking hit up Vestron.
The movie went out of print, so he probably repressed it and didn't bother with the.
Maybe, but nothing ever goes out of print at Vestron. That's what I don't understand.
That was one of the ones that did, and some things do because some things get rather pricey when they
Stephen King movies. So.
I've never seen any of the other ones go out of print.
You have to worry about this movie ever going out of fucking.
Yo, how about M. Night Shyamalan does a remake of Overdrive?
But would it still be Maximum, or would he just call it Overdrive?
That's where we differentiate it. That way you can't get mad at him because it's just Overdrive. Maximum Overhard.
I saw somebody when this came out. I saw somebody post that this is the best of the Silent Night, Deadly Night films.
Which one is that?
You said
that
I don't
three?
know. He just said like, oh, I think he was saying all three of them. But we'll get into it because there's one, man, that I really fucking love, dude. But we'll start off with Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. Better Watch Out. This one stars basically Bill Moseley in it. Better known to fame from Chop Top from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I believe he did this shortly after because he even said in some of the behind the scenes interview that he had short hair, so he figured that he was probably coming off of Chop Top when he had to shave his hair for that scene. He's got he doesn't really speak. He says like 2 words. He has like a freaking what do they call it? The brain cap, which is weird as hell looking. Weird
Mojo Jojo.
Even
he does look like Mojo Jojo. You're right.
Even the cop says he's like, nah, dude, it can't be Ricky Caldwell. We fucking blasted that dude years ago, and he's like,
shot the guy 3 times in the chest, and now he's got a head cap on.
Well, somehow they brought him back, and somehow we get some chick that has fucking telekinetic powers now. So not only do they like bring this dude back from the fucking dead and give him like a new brain and shit, but they bring in telekinesis into the Silent Night, Deadly Night world, which is fucking baffling to me.
Telepathy in particular.
Almost as bad
telepathy. Okay. Yeah. So
I don't want anybody to think this is like New Blood from Friday 13th and she's like moving shit with her brain. Nah, she's just like having nightmares and shit.
You do notice like there's at least one sequel in every franchise where there's a clairvoyant girl or boy that hook up with a monster. Every franchise has it.
So I know that it was directed by Monty Hellman, which Bill Moseley, I don't know his name, but Bill Moseley.
He's actually a really good director. He did Two-Lane Blacktop.
That's what I heard. That's what Bill
considers this his best film, Dylan.
That's fucking wow. Are you sure that he did a lot of good films?
He must do a lot of shrooms.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I heard. I mean, there's some very artistic shots in this one. It's like she's in like her telepathic world, and she like the room's all white, and she's like walking up to Santa on the fucking chair. I mean, there's some visually stunning, or visually artistic shots, I would say. I don't know if I'd say stunning. That's probably the wrong word. Dude, Jesus, this guy aged to 91. Holy shit. Died on 420 too.
Station, that's how you go out.
Done.
Do it.
He was an executive producer on Reservoir Dogs, dude.
Yeah, he's a big deal actually in cinema. That's so weird that this is his favorite movie that he's ever done.
Dude, you know what? Was there a director's
machine.
Commentary with him on here? Because I would really like to hear what the fuck he is.
I think he's
of course not. It's an audio commentary with film historian Jarrett Gahan.
Yeah, it's a film historian. The director died.
Dude, I don't understand these commentaries by film historians. Dude, if we're going to fucking hire film historians, what the fuck are we doing with our lives?
Dude, that's what a film historian is. Like, we are the new breed of it. One day you will be brought in to do a commentary on a movie track.
Hope so. I sure
and they'll call you that. They won't call you YouTuber or influencer. They'll call you a film historian.
I'm a film goddamn historian, baby.
Yeah. Dude, start using that, man. Make business cards and shit.
Yeah, I think I will. That's a great idea.
I started calling myself a comic book historian 20 years ago. So
man, I gotta get on that. So this dude is like dead as a doornail or in a coma. And somehow he wakes up. I don't even understand it. But then somehow he's going to Pyru, and he's in his nightgown, which they should have showed Bill Moseley's like ass hanging out while he had that gown on. That would have made it like
through the whole movie. I think we should have done that.
And he's doing
I agree. It would have been way more effective.
And his ass is like a fucking translucent bowl, and you can see his ass muscles underneath, right? And there's like this liquid sloshing around.
The fucking brain cap has like a little light flashing on it too.
It's the battery pack, man.
It's almost
it's charged, man.
Yeah, right.
The little light on the head,
I would have brought in the fucking greatest American hero to have a fucking reunion
I'd
with
say
the
in
cop.
all the kills are lookaways. I want to say correct. So
Yeah.
that's a bit of a bummer.
They cut the shit out of this movie. Apparently, the
Yeah,
MPAA.
dude.
They really got
For Bill Moseley being in it, it's a bit of a bummer because I thought that he would have been fucking shit up, bro. That would have maybe made up for it if it was like really gory. You know, you see like the nurse's neck like slit open, and that's a good shot, I guess. But there's just no like, you know, like incoming mail,
That
like,
nurse had it
it's
coming.
all look
Let's be
away,
honest.
you know. I was getting like some Red Riding Hood, Little Red Riding Hood with him going to the grandma's house and everything. I was getting like vibes of that a little bit. But to be honest, man, the film is just not good at all. It's baffling.
You said it.
That's his
Some would say it fucking sucks.
He said Dylan said it first.
What?
He said fucking sucks. He says not good at all.
Dylan said the movie that didn't come with the slip is probably the worst movie of the bunch.
Not
I
good
must
at
have
all.
to agree. This might be it.
Yeah.
Not good at all is being kind.
I'm glad we're all on the
Well,
same
no,
page. Though.
because I would say like Blood Harvest fucking sucks. There's definitely movies that fucking suck.
Y'all don't know
And
what I
is
think about this
definitely
movie.
one of them.
Well, I was comparing this to the other ones in
Dude,
the franchise.
The
It was worst
fucking
one.
girl, dude. No, we're just saying the film fucking sucks. Like we're not comparing it to the other.
Oh,
Yo, Blood Harvest had better kills than this movie though.
The girl has fucking the worst scream ever.
The worst
I cannot
ever.
stand it. The worst scream ever.
ever.
Like, and she just thinks she's such a badass chick for some reason. I don't understand it. I just don't. She really should have worked on that.
You got an
story.
attitude, right?
Yeah, big attitude. And her brother's got some fucked up curly Q.
He was one of those guys
like
too.
the-
He should have.
He was like
He's
looking like David
receding.
Coverdale from fucking Whitesnake, man.
They really. I mean,
He reminded me of Michael
they could
Bolton
have
a little
saved
bit.
it by showing like him bang the girl or something, but they don't even do that.
They had that bathtub scene together, bro. That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
nice.
They were in
Yeah,
the
but I didn't
fucking
see her
smallest bathtub ever in the fucking world.
But I
That
didn't
looked
see
like
her
it would
tit.
look like if I got into that fucking bathtub and tried to fucking splash around. It was the worst, smallest bathtub.
It gave me ghost vibes.
It didn't quite look like that.
I was gonna say,
It did,
let's be realistic. The freaking let's see. So yeah, as Scarp had said, the movie fucking sucks. Ricky Caldwell is recast and taken as Bill Moseley, which you know you would think that'd be a good thing, but I guess
somehow
you
those, yeah.
You just can't do what Eric Freeman did. You know, it's
The
garbage.
man put on a
Man.
bravura performance. Bravura. Now, granted, Bill Moseley is, if they let him talk, probably a better actor, but they didn't let him talk, so I kind of fucking killed it.
right.
Yeah.
Very true. But you know the thing about Eric Freeman is like he's just so bad in that movie that it's awesome. Almost like how people love The Room. It's so fucking terrible that people just laugh their asses off. And that's literally what Eric Freeman does in Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. Be honest, that
all
movie's
on the
not good
screen,
either.
man.
He's just fucking terrible, and he does this crazy like eyelash wiggle every time he
And he
talks.
crossed his eyes when he's choking that chick. He let it all out. He put on the masterclass of performances for that movie. How dare you say anything else?
Yeah, it was a master class, that's for sure. That's for sure. So
That's
yeah,
my favorite
overall,
series.
man, the fucking movie sucks. Bill Moseley could have done so much
I
better.
would like to
can't
say-
believe Monty Hellman says that this is his fucking best movie ever. There is an interview with actor Bill Moseley. Oh wait, no, it says Monty and me, an interview with creative consultant Steve Gatos. So there's no interview on here with Monty Hellman. I would have liked to hear what the fuck he has to say. Honestly,
He's dead, I think.
I know, but
Yeah.
maybe they would have had an old interview.
You hear some of his thoughts from like one of his co-producers and writers gets interviewed, so you get to hear all that stuff.
Yeah. What's up, P Money? Two Gun.
They were trying to make an art film, man. Like straight up. That's the gist is that they were trying to take
Oh,
this slasher holiday brand and make an art film, and he's really proud of it.
Yeah.
My
We
God.
barely have it beat anything about. Are they even going to the grandma's house for Christmas, or is it just to have fucking dinner?
Christmas dinner, Dylan.
Okay. I just want to make sure because it's like there's no snow, there's no nothing, and then
Right,
if we
it doesn't
get
have
into-
the
and
it
then if
doesn't
we
have
get
the
into
atmosphere.
four, there's like really nothing about.
Well, I think they were in
Doesn't have
LA.
the
I mean,
atmosphere at all, right? Like we love
Exactly.
Christmas horror because that's a fun atmosphere to play with for
Yes,
horror films.
exactly.
And Silent Night, Deadly Night, the original, does that. Like the soundtrack, the look of it. He's
Yeah.
using holiday things for killing. That's not here at all. You know, this could.
well, it's not
This
in
is
any
like
of
that
them, really.
Hellraiser shit where this is another movie, and they
Right.
just
Right.
call it Silent Night, Deadly Night, and put up some fucking. And if you watch the movie,
Well, that was
I feel
four.
like they had one box of
All
Christmas
of them, man.
decorations.
Yeah, five.
One box of Christmas decorations. They're like, all right, we got the shot set. Someone throw some shit up behind us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you notice, there's the most random Christmas decoration on fucking like poles and shit, just like some garland. Like it's so phony with its atmosphere.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my overall thoughts. No good Christmas music, no, not much. A waste of talent from Bill Moseley, a waste of a good brain cap. Robbie, what did you think of this one, brother?
I mean, it's not a good film, y'all, at all. There's a lot of missed potential here, though, because Bill Moseley, especially coming off of Chop Top, would be the perfect person to play Ricky.
Yeah.
If you just let him come alive. And I'm watching this is my first time watching all three of these films, okay? And I'm a big fan of the first one. Second one, I understand why people like it, and I like it for that, but I cannot stand how it uses so much of the original. It's just a half a movie, right?
Yeah.
Right. Recap.
But 3, I was really looking forward to because it has Bill Moseley. He's completely fucking wasted. He's a lumbering Frankenstein monster.
Yep.
And not even that much nuance to his performance.
Funny, he's
right?
wearing a Frankenstein shirt in his interview too.
I know. And in his interview, he's like, you know, and I was watching somebody who said that they reached out to Bill, and he's like, the most important thing to me about this film was that it got me my SAG card.
Yeah, and it was
Wow.
the first time he cried, and I love his story about that. He's like, I was so scared to do that, and then he's like, the old lady like just made him cry somehow, and then he's like, everyone with the Monty was like, and cut, and then everyone like was like, oh my god, and then he was like, it's fucking weird as hell.
And Monty looks over and he goes, "This is my
It's
greatest
so
work
funny.
ever."
Yeah, this is great. This is the greatest thing ever. And then everyone's like cheering him on, and Bill Moseley's like, "This is fucking
But
weird."
Overall, it's wasted
It is
potential for me.
hilarious when he
Bill
says
Mo-
that.
Bill Moseley has charisma, but this is not what was asked of him for this film, so he didn't get to deliver it. I do like that it's got some David Lynch alumni in here. We got Richard Beymer as the doctor who plays Ben Horn in Twin Peaks. We got Eric De Rey as Chris, the brother. You mentioned with the hair. I think that's lovely hair, you know, but he plays like the badass
It's a
Leo in
little
Twin Peaks.
permy.
Michael
But-
Bolton.
I like him. And then we've got what's her name? Laura Herring, who was in Mulholland Drive. She's the girlfriend. And bruh, since Jelani's not here, I'll say it. She can get it. She can get it. But the movie,
She got it.
and the movie, right? The movie has some really good music, but it doesn't feel Christmas, right? And so the movie doesn't have that Christmas atmosphere, whether it's the visuals or the music. The kills are all just like fucking blue-balled kills. You know what I'm saying? It's all some bullshit. The plot has a lot of potential. The idea of Ricky having a psychic connection with this blind chick, and there's so much you could do with that, right? Especially in like, what was it, 1989 or whatever? Like you could do it, but the MPAA is going to fuck with your kills in 1989 in particular. This was a misguided attempt. Monty wanted to do an art film, and he felt like he delivered that. He felt like he did something akin to, I don't know, Exorcist 3, you know, one of the greatest thrillers of the 90s. But it fails. It fails, man. This movie sucks, man. And it's not even fun in a bad way. There are tons of movies that are bad that are awesome, right? And
The Thanksgiving one we just watched.
Right, exactly.
Number 2.
But we'll get to some more tonight. But this movie just sucks, man. It's just not good. And it has potential. It's got a hot chick. It's got some nudity in it. He's got some kills, but we don't see anything. And it's so odd. And the music, I feel like they could only afford to get this guy to do like 20 minutes of music.
Yeah.
There are major moments in this movie that
There's no
we need
music.
goddamn music for. There's no
There's
goddamn music.
none.
This dude puts his hands
Yeah,
through
to
the door and grabs her. There's no music. There's no fast cuts. There's nothing. It's
If
just
the door was that easy to break down, why didn't he just bust through the bitch the entire thing? Like,
no,
fucking
the
awkward.
motherfucker.
The movie had
one arm, and I don't know how he knew the chick was standing right by the door, but he popped with one arm, choked the chick out. Homeboy comes with a knife, stabs him in the arm with the most
He's just like,
chutzpah.
this
What
is
the
one of the few
fuck,
movies
man?
I can remember that
He
has
his arm to the other door to take the knife out.
this movie
while
has
his arms are still in the door, like
this movie had jump scares with no musical cues in the fucking things.
yeah. So what I'll tell you is this movie was a disappointment. There's a lot of potential there. There's a lot that could have been done to make this movie good, but it just falls flat. All of these movies are an hour and 26 minutes. And this one felt so goddamn long to me.
yes, it
It
did.
took forever to fucking end. I wanted more charisma from Bill Moseley as Ricky. I think the main character, the blind chick, I'm into her a little bit, but she's also kind of unlikable. And it's cool for her to be a bitch to her brother's new girlfriend.
I heard
But
you
then,
were
like,
good at giving
And you got
head.
to ease us into it, though, in another way. Like, she just comes across as insufferable.
She was a
Comes
terrible
across
actress
as
too.
insufferable. So
Yeah.
I can't say that I like this movie. I will rewatch it. But the thing is, I watched this stone cold sober by myself. That is not how you're meant to watch this.
Mistake
Yo,
number
so
one.
I watched this high. That didn't help much
Dude,
either.
I
So.
wish-
I was
we
high.
all
Somewhere
When I
in
say I'm
between.
sober, I mean I'm high. I'm just
You
I'm
gotta
not
be
drinking.
between.
I wish we all could have watched it together because that would have been.
That
great
would've-
experience.
Yeah, that would have been. That's what he.
Then we'd all be here
did
tonight
like
being
that.
like, 5 you dicks, motherfucker.
Yeah, this is the greatest shit ever.
But I don't really like it. Are we doing the ratings right after the overalls? I think that's a good thing to do, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't have
go
anything
ahead.
more to say about
Sure,
this. So
go
I'm going to go ahead
ahead,
and give you my rating, right?
Go ahead, and then I'll just tell you my rating last.
Oh, you should save yours for the end since it's Dylan's horse.
Yeah.
All right. I would say I'll give this 2 out of 5 slips, right? Because there's a lot of potential. I do like the music that's there, but it's not utilized very well. It doesn't have the Christmas atmosphere. It's connected the most out of all the 3 movies we're talking about tonight. This is the one that's most connected to the original 2, and they waste the
worst,
opportunity.
yeah.
There's no reason for it. It doesn't have the atmosphere. It's a waste of their performers. There are amazing actors in this movie, and they don't get to do shit. And I don't know what the fuck Monty's thinking when he says this is his greatest film of all time. 2-lane blacktop. Come on. Anyway.
Maybe
2.
the fucking film that wasn't like all cut to shit or something.
Yeah, 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5.
Wasn't she blind?
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
more or
both.
less, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was a terrible blind actress.
She's a terrible actress.
Dude, she didn't
Oh,
even have
there.
a fucking stick.
No,
She's
she
like
did.
running through the.
Around
She
normal.
had one, yeah.
They didn't show that stick much because I could have sworn I was like,
didn't
wait, isn't she
fucking
blind?
stick at all.
They did that whole bit when she's waiting and she folds it up. No, she's got the stick. She's got the stick.
She
Okay.
barely used
So-
it then.
That's
Is
not
that
that's not the
Murdoch shit?
downfall of this movie is the misuse of
Oh,
her.
of course
Is it-
not.
Is it my
She
turn?
fucking sucks at it. She sucks.
Yeah,
at
she was just bad all around.
Is it my turn?
It's been your
No,
turn.
we're
so.
gonna skip you.
Alright.
Of course, it's your turn.
Okay, well,
Let's
put in
hear it.
perspective.
I want to hear
I'm
this.
drinking Harpoon Winter Warmer tonight, too. Very good. To put it in perspective, I watched this right after I watched number 2, which was, to me, of course, I didn't see 1. I haven't seen 1 yet, but most 1s and 2.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe half the movie was fucking 1. So I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
why.
why we didn't want you to
But that
watch
bravura
1 and
performance by Eric Freeman, man, it's tough to fucking get that out of your head. So I went into this movie and then I saw that it did the worst thing. It pisses me off when I see these movies that take nearly dead characters. Not only this guy got shot in the chest 3 times, all of a sudden he's got a brain jar. It looked cool, but all right. Overall, yeah, this movie fucking. You'd even mention Robert Culp, who's probably the best actor in the 3rd one, who actually does a pretty good job. The cop.
And he's actually supposed to be a cop from the first movie.
Yeah, and of course he wasn't there.
That's
I
right.
knew everything about, right. So, but this movie fucking sucked. I mean, it was bad. I'm gonna kill you guys. Just a little thing. All 3 of these movies did suck. Okay, but
No, are we on 4 and 5 yet?
okay, but no. this one sucked the most out of all of them. It sucked the baddest.
Hey, you better watch your tone because one of these is
hold
fucking
on. I'll get to that later on. So this movie sucked because it was what Robbie said, wasted performance. Bill Moseley was terrible. The movie just reeked of cheap shit. Just get a sequel out there, even though that was number 2. At least that was somewhat fun. Number 3 had less stock footage, but it wasn't fun. It was mostly him going up and down the highway in his dressing gown. It was badly acted. It was dull. It had no gore, no nothing. A little bit of titties, which might be redeemable.
not even.
It's the titties in real life.
The things it did have,
Yeah, but those were some nice bathtub titties. Come on, let's be
and
honest.
this franchise did manage to get big name stars through the whole thing, but they didn't do anything with these big name stars in any of the movies. And it's just, this one was the worst of the bunch, and it was just terrible. I don't think I'd watch it again. I'd watch 2 multitudes of time. That was a fun movie.
Yeah.
This one was just
2 is every year.
And all these movies from 2 on, let's face it, were money grabs. But at least the other ones attempted to kind of have some sort of a story, even though they may have been recycled in different movies. But this one, it was just the worst. So 2, like Robbie said. And I should give it less, but I'll give it 2 because Bill Moseley, at least, he looks good in a jar.
That looked cheap as shit too. Let's be real.
It's just something he put on his head.
Yeah.
But I like that. I would like to have one of those hats.
Bullshit.
Here's the thing.
Sucked.
Here's the thing. If you're making a cheap fucking movie, low budget horror, fucking do it. Like, do it and lean into it and make it fun.
Embrace it.
This movie was not fun in the fucking slightest, man. It's boring.
At least the other movies were fun. So.
Yeah.
True.
So
I guess I'm up next.
How we get the real critics going?
2?
2.
I'm a casual.
I'm casual.
The biggest thing I found myself asking throughout this movie was why? Why did the characters do what they do? Why did the director make certain choices?
I've never heard you ask this question before.
Like, why am I watching it?
That too. I was like, why am I being put through this?
I think that was the weed. I think that was the weed talking.
No, I think the guy was just trying to tell me, you tighten up. This is punishment for something I did. So this movie, I'm just gonna echo what you guys have been saying. This was a bad movie. There's no enjoyable characters. The plot is all over the place. It seems like there's a decent idea at the beginning, but they quickly lose that. There's no music. The kills weren't there. The best scene to me was when girlfriend's looking under the bed and he's like, "Gotcha, bitch," and yanks her under the bed. But then after that, it's just, this movie. I'll just get to my rating. I did not enjoy this experience. For an hour and 20 something minutes, it was a long fucking movie. I felt like I was watching Storm of the Century again. So I'm gonna give this one.
Storm of the Century is better than that.
I'm gonna give this a 1. I did not enjoy
this.
Station.
You gave it a 1?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Fabo, what'd you think, brother?
That may have been too generous.
Oh man, this movie is freaking awful, bro. From like every aspect there is. Robbie said he liked the music. I thought the music was terrible and non-existent, especially when you needed it. That lead actor.
I said the music that was there I liked, Fable. Okay?
You're being too kind.
Yeah, there's some good music at the end, at the very end.
The lead
I
actor.
didn't even notice any.
She is terrible.
Yeah,
like
she's
really bad. And like Dylan said earlier, the worst scream ever. Like, you want to have your scream queen scream. This chick was like, ah! It was a weird ass scream. I agree with Scarpad. The cop was like my favorite actor in the whole movie. I think he had the best lines too. Like some of the stuff he was saying was actually a little quotable. The killer, Bill Moseley. I don't have that connection to Bill Moseley like you guys do. So when I seen this guy, I'm like, what's up with this idiot? Like, what is he doing?
He reminded me of kind of like Sling Blade as a monster.
One of my
Well,
favorite things is in the interview that he does.
That's probably why Scarpad kept talking about Sling Blade this week.
In the interview that Bill Moseley does on the Blu-ray, he goes, "Yeah, I do a lot of conventions, and I don't get many fans of this movie."
He's like, I couldn't believe that they asked me to interview for this fucking.
That's probably what happened. I looked at him and said, "This fucking, he looks stupid. Stick a fucking jaw in his head. Put a brain in the fucking thing." Well, he wasn't shot in the head. We don't give a fuck. Stick a jaw in his head. Put a fucking brain in it. Don't matter if you're shot in the fucking head, man.
When he's hitchhiking and he gets in the car with the Spanish guy, he's like, "Hey, Chacho, what happened to you?"
That's a bad jaw you got there.
Dude, don't pick this dude up. He's got a goddamn brain jar.
You're right. Come on.
It's fucking skivvies, man. It's gone even.
Oh shit. So yeah, man. This movie was bad, and like Steph said, I'm like, what did I do to Dylan for him to be having me watch this fucking movie? But here's something you never expect me to say. After watching 4 and 5, I like 3 a lot better, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This movie has Mystery Science Theater 3000 written all over it. I can see that. Tons of fun messing with this one. The other two, we'll get to it, but this one, retroactively.
They all have different levels of suck, but 3rd was the worst.
I watched the 4. I watched 5 and I was like, I missed 3. I'd watch 3 again.
Now you go to the 4. I wouldn't say that.
Dude, I wasn't agree with you guys on this one, but we're gonna get to
3 was the worst of the series, but I wouldn't watch them again. No.
We'll get to it, but yeah, man.
At least the other two had Screaming George.
This movie's terrible. It's a cash grab.
Exactly.
It's not a Silent Night, Deadly Night at all. It's just something that's named Silent Night.
Well, let's be honest. Everyone after number 1 was a cash grab. Every single one of these movies.
Yeah, for sure.
A cash grab.
So I'm with Steph on this
one. Was a redeeming factor from 4.
I'm gonna go with Steph. I'm gonna say 1 slip, guys, for this one.
I'm gonna back down mine. I'm gonna go down to 1.
You can't do that.
Stand your ground. It's true.
I said 2. I don't know what. It was the weed talking.
No take backs, baby.
It was the fucking weed talking. I think of it too.
Dylan, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry. These casuals can rate it however they want.
I might be glad I watched this one first.
I will watch this dumbass movie again. So I
kept on thinking when I watched all
I don't know if I would do. What do you gotta take a week to watch it?
These movies, I kept on thinking. Children and Men, man. I'm watching that Sunday. Children.
Next time I watch this movie, I'm inviting my homies over, and we're getting shit faced, man.
Yeah, absolutely. When you guys are talking about the guy putting an arm through the door, and this blind chick is just standing there letting him choke her, and she's like, "It's no use. You can't stop him." And I'm like, "Yo, this is funny as hell." Like
no one was running out; they all just stand there taking it.
Yeah.
Die like a man.
Hey Fable, when I go to New York Comic Con, I'm bringing this movie. We're all gonna hang out and watch this shit, okay?
The doctor at the end. The doctor at the
I'll
end.
get you some New York bud.
The doctor.
All right,
that's how you watch it.
I want a papaya too. I want a papaya dog.
Those look like. Did they or did not they look like sausages?
Man,
on his stomach when he got stabbed at the end. Those are link sausages. I saw them.
Links yo, we're 40 minutes in, and you guys have only talked about part 3.
All right.
So I'm thinking you guys like it more than what you're leaving.
I already said. I'm saying
that goes back to the whole.
I gave it a 1, but when I watched all 3, I gotta say the first one is more funny to me. Like I would watch one on like.
I gotta go back and watch it.
There's no way.
Because this one set my expectations lower, so I think I enjoyed 4 and 5 more because this one I was like going into those expecting the same thing.
Well, true. This one didn't have that really mind-blowing whole Geppetto Pino thing. I mean, I couldn't.
Joe Petto, my friend.
Are you talking about Robin Williams' toys?
At the end, I'm going.
Hold on, let's corral this in. Let's corral this in.
You can't hold him back. You just can't.
Let's just corral this in and go one at a time, so that we don't speak over each other. Because StreamYard does that weird shit where you can't hear each other and shit. So pretty low ratings, Dylan. What do you got?
I'll give it what did you give it, Robbie? 2?
I gave it a 2, but what does that mean?
I was just wondering.
It's gotta balance it out.
You gave it 2.5. I'm gonna give it a 1.5.
Okay.
Fuck, so I'm the one that likes this movie the
Yeah,
best.
me, you know,
Fuck.
no, I'm a 2. I would
like
get
him on the
2.
video.
Yeah,
Like
dude,
him.
I would have
Makes
maybe
sense.
skipped 3 honestly, but I couldn't
Shit.
I couldn't do it.
You won't let me back down
yeah,
to 1.5?
That's like an average score of 1.69, brother. And so now we'll get on to Silent Night, Deadly Night 4, Initiation or The Initiation. No, I think it's just Silent Night, Deadly Night 4, Initiation. And this one is directed by Brian Yuzna. And yeah, don't let that fool you. It still fucking sucks. And it
But I
has
did have
like
titties
no
and bushes.
plot. Like the plot is so fucking slow. I could not
So
understand. Like I was like, it'd been a while since I seen 4, so I was like, oh man, I fucking love Brian Yuzna. This is gonna be sick. But this motherfucker changes everything. There's no Christmas to it. He thought it'd be a good idea to take Silent Night, Deadly Night 4, a fucking Christmas horror staple, with a Santa Claus killer, and let's take the Santa Claus killer totally fucking out of it. Like, because
this was another
the
movie
third
they
one
just-
did so
yeah.
well, fucking Yuzna. Like,
This was the Halloween
least-
3.
at least this
of
motherfucker
Silent
knew
Deadly
better and redeems himself in 5 and brings the Santa Claus killer into that one at least. But 4, man, has some good actors. I'll give you that. So it really fucking
Ron
threw
Howard's
me for a
brother.
loop when this shit was goddamn terrible.
Mount Adams
you
is the
get
best actor.
you
in the
get
movie.
what is it, Ozzy from what's his name from Phantasm?
Reggie Bannister.
Reggie
Oh,
Bannister.
yeah.
Yes, thank you. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
Reggie's
the
in
fuck
it.
I said
In
Ozzy.
He's not
Ozzy?
in it too much.
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry.
No,
I
he's
fucked
not.
that
You
up.
thought he was in Ozzy and Harriet or the
Yeah.
Osbournes?
So you get
wanted to
him.
see him
You
more.
get you get Ron Howard's brother.
Clint Howard.
Clint
Now,
Howard. Thank you.
Clint Howard.
Clint
playing
Howard.
Ricky, was he the
I'm
same
all over the
Ricky?
place. The movie sucks so bad. I'm all over the place. But the best parts of this movie are the practical effects and all the weird, nasty shit going on with
Yeah.
all the bugs and shit. There's something going on with like a fucking cult of chicks. It was like really hard for me to
Dealing
know
with witches, I
what was
think.
going on with this shit. Honestly. But then after watching behind the scenes, I guess Yuzna thought it would be a good idea to take the Christmas Santa killer out of it, and we're gonna go stupid and turn it into like a Jew thing. Because that's what made this fucking franchise.
What?
Jewish. John 3.
Hold on.
Yeah,
What?
Jewish.
What are you talking about?
Jewish, like
We're not going DEFCON 3,
Lilith
people.
thing. No, I'm not talking about that dumb shit. Yeah, I'm talking about what Yuzna says in the fucking behind the scenes.
Jew is a bad slur.
Steph.
No, but
Dude, they're
I-
Jewish. That's not a slur.
Jewish
No,
is
I'm
fine.
not-
People
I'm
don't
not-
like the word Jew anymore, but Jewish.
But I'm
word.
still trying to figure out
Dude,
what does that have to do
It's
with
so
it.
he goes so against
That's
the
what they
grain.
are.
The main character is Jewish. That's what
They're Jewish.
Who is?
What am I saying wrong? Like,
nothing.
what
I'm
the
just
fuck?
saying the
Nothing.
ish. The ish matters on this one. That's all.
The ish.
Right.
Kanye's made it very sensitive now
Yeah,
in the recent
I don't
times.
even know how
No,
sensitive
hold on.
people are.
But what main character is Jewish? I'm not following it. Which main character are you talking about?
They're witches.
Jason Big Herm.
Apparently, only a
Which
Jew
is-
can call a Jew a
yeah.
Jew. Is what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. Okay, but we can say
So,
they're
yeah,
Jewish.
what is it? Something about Lilith.
Well, Lilith
Something
is
about
like
Lilith, though.
the
That's
head
what
of
It's
he
a
brought
witch
into-
coven that worships
It's a witch-
Lilith.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a witch
That's-
coven.
Lilith's a demon, right?
Lilith's a demon.
She's the first
Yeah, but
woman.
what does that have to do
She's
with
the first
Jewish
woman,
people?
because she's the
I
first.
don't
woman-
know. You said it.
Look, I'm trying to tell
Dude,
you.
I'm
Fuckers,
telling
listen,
you that's what
goddammit,
Brian
listen.
Yuzna said.
Children, I will turn this
Oh,
car around.
Jewish?
God damn
Oscar's
it.
trying to tell you
Oh,
that
jump off the street
Lilith
right now.
is Jewish mythology.
If I was
Right?
Jewish, maybe I would have known about the
No.
ish.
I didn't know. I'm waiting.
She was in Supernatural. She was in Supernatural.
She was. Okay, I'm trying to tell you all this. Okay,
Like
so
that.
in
Let's hear it,
Jewish
Robbie.
mythology, there is Lilith, who was created before Eve, but she would not allow Adam to lay on top of her. She wanted to have sex on top, which, in my opinion, that's Lilith's
That's
sex.
the way to
Hey,
go, dog.
Let it ride.
That's what I'm always trying to get my
talking about
girl
cowgirl,
She's a
man,
ghost
reverse
Hey,
cowgirl,
anytime
all
you
that
want
shit
to
doesn't
get
matter.
freaky, that's fine.
Look,
with
ma,
me.
no hands.
So
That's
in
always
Jewish
fine.
mythology,
Exactly, dog.
Lilith
Less work
was
for me.
in Jewish mythology, Lilith was the first woman, but she refused to allow
Get on
Adam to
top.
dominate her sexually. So she was cast out, and she becomes the snake that tempts
I get it.
Eve and all that shit.
You hear that, Jennifer Lawrence?
And other people, and y'all, if you remember your '90s Ghost Rider Midnight Suns mythology,
Ghost Rider, yeah, I was just gonna
Lilith
say that.
is the queen of the vampires in a lot of
Yeah.
mythologies.
Yeah.
Blade, right? Blade was that way too. Lilith was-
she's the queen of the demons in Ghost Rider right now. She's the queen.
Oh, nice.
Lilith,
She was the big villain in Midnight Suns, the Midnight Suns Unlimited, all that crossover and shit. You know, when you built the poster and all that shit.
Two guns. You're right, bro.
Pedro's keeping it real.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to get into
dude,
the
you're
Jewish
good.
movie.
Because I was totally fucking confused by this shit, man. I tell
No,
you.
it was all a joke.
There's
So
like,
I assume
there's some
there's
confusion.
no Jewish women named Lilith. They like stay away from that name.
The I was confused by the ish. Now I'm just confused, fucking period. You know what I'm saying?
Jewish.
No, the issue was
word.
just the joking because Kanye's made this shit.
I
Very
know. But they're just those issues,
just for
man,
future.
are real
I'm just,
fucking sensitive.
Jew is not a good term anymore, but Jewish is Jewish.
Yeah,
is
no,
Dude,
for
so
sure.
what? It's not a good term anymore since what? 2 weeks ago?
No, it's actually been for a while.
For a while, yeah.
For a while,
Man,
Dylan.
I
okay,
never
Dylan, it's
heard
okay.
of this.
Right, it's okay, man. I'm not.
I know.
We know your intentions
how
were.
are the older
Hey,
guys
bro, I don't
more
pay
up to
attention
date
to
with
none of that
language?
shit, honestly.
That's why we're telling you, man. It's
No,
okay.
dude, you're
We
good.
know.
That-
Nobody's
all I
judging
knew
you,
is that
Dylan.
shit
God
about
damn it, it's
Kanye
Christmas.
Flipping out.
Hanukkah soon. Come
Hell
on.
yeah.
Man.
Well, I'm not Jewish. I'm not Jewish. So I didn't know. That's why I want to know. Are any of y'all Jewish in here?
No, sir.
I have Jewish roots.
I'm a
All I know is L'chaim. That's all I know.
Yeah, L'chaim. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's the
Whatever.
Jewish word for this movie?
Yeah,
Because that's what we need to find out.
So there's some weird shit going on, you know, with like
Kabats.
bugs
It's
squeezing like
kabats.
white liquid all on her face and shit. You know, that's not too bad. I think fucking Brian Yuzna did the script on this. Obviously, he's Jewish.
Wow.
So
I saw Richard Band did the music, and actually the music wasn't bad for this.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Richard
Well,
Band.
you get effects done by Screaming Mad George. So that's honestly, to me, the best
effects are the
parts
best.
are you got Reggie Bannister in this, you got Clint Howard in this, and
Almost
I think
redeemed.
that's about it. Am I missing one?
Maud
big-
Adams. She was a Bond girl.
Yeah, the Bond girl. Was she an Octopussy? Was
What'd she
that the one
play?
she was in?
Octopussy, yes.
I wouldn't.
And
She the
Ma-
older
and
lady
she's
whose
also
daughter died?
She was also in Man with Golden Gun.
Do you think I watch Octopussy?
You don't want to see James Bond?
That's like the worst fucking Bond movie is Octopussy.
Yeah, it's not a good one.
What? That's a fucking James Bond movie, Octopussy?
Yeah. They had some crazy
Oh
ass
my
things,
God.
bro.
That's some dumbass shit.
Holy shit! I'm gonna start calling you fucking.
Have you ever
Harry.
watched a Bond movie?
I'm gonna
Dude,
call
I-
you.
In the
Bond
third
movie.
movie, he
No
meets
time
the
to
chick
die.
named Pussy Galore, bruh. Come on, man.
No,
Okay, hold on,
I
let's
didn't-
back this
no,
up.
I didn't. Well, see,
The
I
question's
haven't
not
watched
whether
any
you-
of the very old
He's gonna
ones.
watch
I
it
feel
now.
like- I might.
What's Halle
Yeah, I
Berry's
might.
character's name?
I might
Listen,
look that shit up
that's
just
one
to
of my
see
fa-
if
that's one of my
it's
favorite
fucking
moments.
me or
It's
not.
one of my
Since
favorite
those
moments,
other ones
Dylan.
are the only
Sean
good
Connery-
ones.
There's
There's a
one
new
Sean
one.
called
Connery's like, Sean Connery's like,
Pussy Galore.
Sean Connery goes, "What's your name?" She goes, "Pussy Galore." And he goes,
Galore,
"I
baby."
must be dreaming."
I must be fucking dreaming too.
You are.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I think the only
Well,
ones I've ever
Octopussy's still
seen
better
are
than
the
Daniel
Pierce
Craig ones.
Brosnan and then the Daniel Craig ones.
It
I
would
know
suck.
you guys will kill me for that, but I've never seen the O'Connor.
I've seen like
O'Connor
a few
or Connery.
O'Connery and Roger Moore,
Connery.
Sean Connery, yeah, and Roger Moore
I'm
ones.
thinking
But
Terminator.
I'm with Dylan. I've only really seen the Pierce. That's what I'm familiar with. Brosnan and Craig shit.
Yeah,
I've seen them
I feel
all
like
so
the
many
Sean
times.
Connery ones are going to be really slow. I think
Oh,
I
no.
tried to watch one of them.
No,
Oh
no,
my
watch
good God.
Goldfinger. Watch Goldfinger.
Watch Goldfinger, yeah, because I loved
I love gold.
GoldenEye when I was a kid.
None of them are
It's
slow.
just
but-
so good, but I do want to correct myself as Bobby is doing in the chat. It's not Octopussy, it's Octopussy-ish.
Mm.
Wow.
No, it's Octopus.
Bobble.
Pussy-ish.
Always know
That,
Ish.
that just
Ish.
really cleared
The
that cleared
ish.
things up. I'm still dreaming. I know it. So yeah, the who's
Who's something?
Oh my
That man, he's crazy. How he does that?
Yay! Welcome.
oh shit.
Action, yay.
Oh my god. Hell yeah, yeah. The so yeah, man, this movie, the best things going for it. And dude, even with Reggie Bannister and a couple of these like big time horror guys, the movie still fucking sucks. The practical effects are the absolute best thing going for it. It feels like a dream most of the film, like a weird dream sequence that just never fucking ends and that never makes any goddamn sense. Let me know if I missed anything. Fable,
Nah,
you want to
man.
start us off?
Yeah, this movie sucks too.
Yeah.
This movie was okay.
This
did all
movie,
the
I think,
same.
was worse than fucking 3.
That's what I was.
It
Just
made
about
no
to say
fucking
that.
sense.
I was just about to say
Pinkman
that.
says, he's like, dude, it makes no fucking sense. I just threw a bunch of cool shit in it, and that's all Screaming Mad George with the practical effects.
Yeah. Well, the lead actress again.
Terrible.
Just as bad.
Terrible actress.
Yeah.
Yeah, just as bad.
Bro.
I thought she was terrible.
She was so terrible they brought back the next one.
Worse than the blind chick.
I was a lot like you, Dylan, where I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know.
Yeah,
what
I'm
this is
sorry. I
about.
didn't mean. I never saw. I don't think I've seen this since I was like fucking 10.
When I caught the gist that they were trying to suck her into a cult, okay, but she's just like letting people do whatever the hell they want to her. They're like, you just come, they grab her, they take her. It was so dumb. And
Clint Howard sitting at the bed while she's fucking trying to get some.
Bro,
what the fuck
that scene,
going on?
that I felt like a dream scene because I was like, they don't hear him walking in. They don't feel the weight of the bed shift as he's sitting down, flipping through channels and shit. Like,
you know what I mean? Just like,
and they called the Clint Howard character in both these movies Ricky. So are we supposed to think he's Ricky?
Oh, that's weird.
That's
strange.
I do know that the main girl in this has like a short cameo in
the fourth one.
No, she's in a lot of it. They're playing the same character.
I don't remember a lot of it.
And Ricky and Clint Howard in the fifth one is also playing still Ricky. So apparently he survived this one. The worms in his guts.
I don't know.
And he's
about
back
that.
in the next one.
I don't know. Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
That's Ryan the Krebs.
Yeah. I was a lot like you, Dylan, where I was watching my watch on this one too. Like, when is this shit gonna end? But this one to me was more. This one to me was more boring than the third one, because the third one, like I said, it was so silly, it was so stupid that I was actually chuckling at how dumb it was.
Yeah.
Whereas this one was just dumb, and they were playing it way straight, and it was just horrible. So. Are we giving our grades on this already?
Yeah, I forgot. I do mine. I'll keep doing mine last. So you guys go after. You say your overall thoughts.
Oh yeah, and the last thing about it that I want to say is, if you want me to hate your movie, put insects in the movie, and I'll hate the shit out of it. I could not stand the giant cockroach on the wall and the damn beetles.
He's like pulling it out and showing it to her and squirting in the sand.
Yeah, and
how you like the part where he's eating the maggot-filled hamburger.
Yeah,
he picks up the hamburger. He goes, "Oh, no cheese, maggots all over it."
Yeah, they give her a beetle, and she's like, "Eat it." She's like, "Oh."
Dude, what about like when she's in the bookstore and she like hands it to her and she just eats it naturally, and then she's like, spits it out, and like I'm like,
beetle. I thought that was like a plum or a fig or something.
No, dude, that was like a beetle.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
So, I know it was weird. I had to.
I don't think girls will eat bugs.
This movie was terrible. It didn't again have Silent Night, Deadly Night vibes to it the way it's supposed to. It's supposed to have Christmas vibes, all of that. None of that was in
they
it.
Threw in a few Christmas decorations.
Super disappointed that Brian Usner is the guy involved with this. I mean, he totally shit the bed on it.
Totally.
So like I said,
right after Bride of Reanimator too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck were you thinking?
Such a fall off.
He was thinking paycheck.
He's doing a lot of coke.
No redeeming characters, because you feel bad for the chick that they're trying to suck into the witch cult, but at the same time they're like, go get the kid, and she's like, okay, I'll get the kid. Let's kill the kid.
She didn't want to get the kid, but then she did want to get the kid.
Yeah, but she's so loopy. She's ridiculous. No redeeming characters. So I'm gonna give this a 0.69 slips. 0.69.
For sure, brother. For sure.
Damn.
All right, Steph. What did you think?
Yeah, this one didn't have much going for it either. It's funny that you guys said you didn't know what was going on, because I felt like I just wasn't paying attention, when in actuality there just was no flow to this movie. It's just a montage of scenes.
Yep.
But I will say the kills were a little bit better. The effects were better for sure. One in particular was when the bug was like, she's pulling out the long centipede out of her mouth. That was pretty dope.
What about when the bug went through the black guy's mouth down his eye? That looks so bad.
Oh, I think that was the fifth one.
That's the fifth one. That's the fifth one.
Yeah, that was a good one though. But this movie, once again, didn't have any characters to latch on to. No plot, really. Let's be real.
Yeah, they wanted her to give birth to something, and that made no sense. I understand what she was birthing there.
Well,
I didn't understand
She
Clint
was
Howard's
giving
part.
birth to her fear.
Oh, that's right, giving birth to her fear. That's right. Yeah.
I feel like y'all
Was
didn't
this
pay
the one trying to
attention.
be an art house movie? Was this the one trying to be artsy?
No.
This was just another movie.
I think it was.
that Brian
I think
Lee
it was.
Yeah,
had.
it was trying to do something.
Dude,
They
It
just
didn't
stopped
execute.
trying to take away the Santa Claus killer shit, and he was trying to turn
No,
this
no, I
into
think
a
this was a movie that was.
a
This was a
Jewish
movie that.
like a Jewish holiday fucking slaughter fest.
No, no,
Well
no,
done,
no,
Dylan.
no,
Well
big
done.
ass bugs.
no. I think what it
Like-
was this movie was written, and they needed a Silent Night, Deadly Night 4, and they slapped the title.
This movie was woke before woke, bro. That's what this movie was.
Woman empowerment.
It may be
Right.
woke.
It was
to
so
keep
woke that we
people
were
away.
fucking asleep the entire time.
I'm a reporter too. I can
Stay
report
woke.
on
Eyes
stuff.
above, y'all. Come on. Aliens are real.
But because this had the better effects, it's shit in every aspect, just like the third one. I enjoyed it. It was a little bit more entertained, and the 3 set the bar so low that I had no expectations going in for the rest of them.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I will, I think the kills stood out, and it is a horror movie, so I'll give it that much credit. I'm gonna give this a 1.5, just because it's more memorable than 3 to me.
Yeah.
But just a shit.
Yeah. I feel you, brother. Scarpet, what'd you think, dude? You're muted.
She was ready.
Bro,
still
you're
muted.
muted.
You're still muted, Scarpad.
Does he not hear us when we say
Yeah, he knows.
He was
might
talking.
You might be able to do this better muted.
No, we want to hear you. Because I
Okay.
know you might. Make sure you take a big breath before you.
I'm not even going to blame the Jewish people like that.
Take a deep breath real quick before you get this one.
I hope if anybody's took anything from the show tonight, it's Jewish is what we prefer. Okay.
Yeah.
Or you mean is what they prefer.
All right, so yeah, this movie was another movie they took. They needed a Silent Night, Deadly Night 4. So they slapped the name on it. They stuck a few fucking bows in the scenes, and everybody's drinking Christmas cheer, but no Christmas. It sucked. It did have better effects. As I said, these last 2 movies redeemed themselves, I guess, as much as they can by having Screaming George do the effects. And that really shows. They spent all that money on that sequence where she's rolling around in the fucking jelly. Naked.
Dude, what about when her hand, like in her hands, are like her
Well,
fingers?
they
are
did
like
that.
That's
Yeah.
cool
What
effects.
They
the
did
hell
that most
was
of them.
that?
So yeah, with the body horror that was kind of didn't really fit there. I think she was the
Didn't
only
make sense,
actress that would probably roll around naked in that goop.
Does she have
That's the
powers,
only
or
thing
is
that
she
made
being
this
mutated?
But she's a horrible actress.
Terrible.
Once
like
again, they have
Hereditary.
good actors like Clint Howard and well, not so much Clint
And they
Howard,
did
but
nothing.
Maud Adams around them, but they do nothing. The story's terrible. The effects
Waste
a little
of-
bit
waste of
better.
Reggie Bannister.
I will say, I mentioned before that Richard Band did the opening theme and the music, and I thought that was pretty good. But it belongs in a better
that was
movie.
cool.
It wasn't bad. But overall, this was just terrible. I'm going to go back. I know you won't let me rescind my other one, and now I gave it 2, and I feel bad.
Dude, you're fun. We were joking.
So-
you gave it a 1. Or
All right,
1.5.
I'm going to give this one.
Dylan
I'm going to give
edited
this
it up,
one
yeah.
what Steph said, 1.5, just for the little bit better special effects. But this movie was terrible. And I think where Garbage Day is right is that the third one, why I hate it initially and why I watched it, at least it made an attempt to be kind of a quasi sequel, even though it was stupid, and it had some funny stuff with the jaw on his head. This
had
one
nothing.
was just bad.
There's no connection. Yeah.
just
nothing at
terrible
all.
overall movie.
What did you give the third one? A 1 or a 1.5?
I gave it a
You retroactively.
I'm retroactive gave it a 1,
Okay.
and I'm giving this one a 1.5 for the nudity and the effects.
The effects, yeah,
There you go.
definitely. And you like the intro score, which I like.
Yeah,
too.
the intro score was pretty good.
Yeah. Robbie, so what'd you think?
This is where I differentiate myself from you casual fans. I like this movie. I really like this movie. Okay, so like
the
this is
biggest
the first
fan
time
in
I'm
here.
now. Remember, this is the first time I'm watching any of these, and I know it's Brian Usna, and I know that he did Society, he did Bride of Reanimator, and then he did this one. And he had Screaming Mad George back. The same writer as Society wrote this. And I'm watching it, and I go, it has nothing to do with Silent Night, Deadly Night. Has nothing to do with Christmas. However, they had a bigger box of Christmas decorations than they did in part 3. So at least there's more Christmas decorations. And I get the idea it takes place at Christmas, whatever. It's detached from the franchise MO, okay?
Well, that's okay.
But it is a Brian Usna fucking film. What are Brian Usna films like?
More
fucking
like a
weird.
George film.
They're all fucking weird. You don't understand it. It's about it's this. I love this movie.
He did Phantasm, right?
No, he did Society, and he did Bride of Reanimator. He was the producer of Reanimator.
Did he do From Beyond too?
He produced From Beyond, and he was the director of Beyond Reanimator. He was the director of Return of the Living Dead Part 3, the Dentist series, right?
Okay.
Like,
so good. Those are awesome.
every Brian Usna movie is a what the fuck kind of movie. And I understand people that are upset.
Good in those.
I understand that people are upset that it got pulled away so much from the Santa Claus killer vibe. Even Usna says in the special features for part 5 that he felt like he did the wrong thing there. I don't think he fucking did. Because what he did was he made a goddamn movie like no other movie I've ever fucking seen.
But if the story
so
was
it's very
decent,
simple,
it'd be
this
fine.
movie. I'm just going to keep fucking going. It's very simple, this movie. It's a simple story. What it is about a group of women teaching a new woman how to basically give form to her fear so she can birth that shit out and get rid of it. Bruh, I'm not saying this movie's deep, but what it is it's ridiculous and it's fucking crazy. They're like Screaming Mad George. Remember all that gooey shit you did with Society? Yeah. You remember that cockroach shit you did in Dream Master? Yeah. Just do that. Just do that. You're going to take half of our fucking budget. I'll tell you what. I love the fucking effects in this one. I love Clint Howard in this fucking movie. I love Reggie Bannister in this movie. And Neith Hunter, who is the main character, is so goddamn hot. And she's like new to like
here comes the
third of this fucking movie. And I am here for it. When it goes into body horror unexpectedly, I fucking love it. I'll tell you what. It's my second favorite of the entire franchise outside of the original. I fucking love this movie. I love its originality. I love its boldness. I love the effects. I love the goddamn music. Richard Band, that Vertigo-esque fucking opening sequence, it had me from the get-go. And I understand everything y'all are saying because this is not a good movie, but it is my kind of not a good movie, and I fucking loved it. I'm going 3.69, motherfuckers. Initiation.
That's crazy, bro.
This was the best movie. I fucking loved it so goddamn.
Damn, that's crazy. Dude, if the story, I think the effects are fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I agree with that 100%. The score is fucking awesome.
It doesn't have to connect to the main
is so fucking
This movie's so
stupid,
goddamn wild, Dylan. It's a fucking fever dream, man. And I never knew where this movie was going. She starts becoming
this like Brian Yuzna knew where it was going.
A fucking slug creature and shit. Man, I fucking love it. I love this movie. But I know it's not good.
Don't do that.
Well, man, I'll rewatch it. I'll rewatch it thinking of what you said and see if I like it any better. I still think that I don't care that it went in a different direction. That's fine. That doesn't matter to me. It's that the fucking like I've seen so many of his stories and yeah, it's weird, all that shit's there. But it just, in the end, it's like, what the fuck? It's still just like, I was like, what
also,
the fuck?
It is ahead of its time with its rather pro-feminist message, man.
What YouTube video did you watch the deep dive on that?
Yeah.
No, that's my fucking brain, goddammit. Because every YouTube
Robbie
video I watched said that this one sucks.
Well, I'm guessing that's his brain after listening to what Yuzna said in the interviews about it, which is what I picked up, was where I got my shit. But I just don't see... because he says that he's like the fucking story is just all over the place, and if it was more coherent like his other films, I think I would like it better. But because it's like just all over the place, I'm like, this is just fucking like stupid.
He was definitely doing some lines.
Everything are fucking incredible.
For sure.
He says it
all right, guys, good job.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's just all over the place.
So we didn't even shoot yet.
That's strictly for religious purposes.
Yeah. I give it a 1.69 for the
There you
score
go.
and for the
Thank
effects.
you.
Or wait, man, actually, I'll give it a 2 because the effects are
Ooh.
fucking awesome and the score is really fucking good. But I'll give it a rewatch. Listen after hearing what Robbie said and see if maybe I bump it up to like a 2.69. But right now I'm at a 2.
Respect.
You know,
I fucking loved it, y'all.
Just
I'll
put the
let-
slug
I get-
scene on repeat.
I get what y'all are saying. I fucking love this movie.
But it's
That's
Yuzma,
cool,
and
man.
I
It's
expect a
cool.
lot from him after all those movies you named off. All those
I
movies,
know
the
now.
score-
You know,
the-
you could just do whatever. And Robbie's
all
like,
those movies
shit,
are-
I don't know what's happening. I
Throw
love
shit
this
against the
movie.
wall.
almost all, like
If I
every
can't
movie.
predict the movie, then I'll probably like it more than other people.
There wasn't
Well,
much
so many
about it.
I can
Like,
respect if I can't predict the movie, but
I'm not
usually if
saying
there's
that I
resolution
predict
at the end.
society and
there
all
is
the
a
other ones.
resolution. She kills fucking Octopussy bitch. Right? My
No,
bad.
well, technically,
Octopussy-ish bitch. Right?
technically,
Kills
the
her.
Octopussy
And then
bitch just jumped out
basically,
the
they
thing.
ran out of fucking movie and they ran out of money and they were like, we just got to cut it here. We don't have like a
Push the
final
bitch
scene.
over
Yeah,
the
I agree with
wall.
Pedro. Like the reason calling it Silent Night, Deadly Night,
Yeah.
there's no
I
point.
probably
It
would've
should have
given
just
it
been
a
its own
But what
movie.
are we? What are we? Are we casual horror fans?
I'm a casual.
Or, no,
I'm-
we're not. None of us here are casual horror fans, man.
No, we
We're
watch
all
This is a
goddamn
cast grab.
VHS. We're all
Cast
VHS
grab.
crew.
Yeah,
And
he's
here's the thing.
converted.
If we can't remove the Silent Night, Deadly Night franchise tag, and let's be honest, how much does that franchise tag actually fucking mean? It
Not
means
much.
nothing.
True shit.
Dog.
No, not
It
at
means
all.
nothing.
But it's got like almost Halloween Ends. Like that was said earlier. Like had it not been called Halloween's
Yeah.
Ends, it would have probably
Yeah,
been received
fucking
as a
I'll tell you
better
this.
movie.
Yeah, I
Abel
know
mentioned
about
this. He
that.
said this is the season of the witch of the franchise, and I agree because I love Season of the fucking witch. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
too.
I get it. I understand. Everybody wanted Michael Myers. Everybody wants Ricky to come back
Okay,
and this
yeah.
and that. They even name
I don't
Clint Howard's
care.
Yeah, it was
character Ricky,
Ricky. It was Ricky.
but
It's the
it's
same
not
character.
the same Ricky
No,
because he's
it's not.
Yeah,
watching.
it's not.
He's
But how do
watching
you
Silent
know?
Night, Deadly Night Part
But-
3 in the
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
he was
watching
in
the
four,
movie.
too, but who knows?
Meta. How
What are
meta?
you talking about?
The,
Because
the,
he's
the
fucking
character in
dead.
4 is
He
in
doesn't
the,
even have a brain cap.
the main character in 4 is in 5.
That's why he's so
too.
bald. It's because he
The girls
grew
in
the
5
skin
play
and
the same
shit.
character.
but
It's
the
just
hair
same
didn't come
character.
back
It's
on that.
not Ricky.
It's not the same character, but Brian Newsom just says they gave her the
Brian
same
Newsom,
name. Just to
exactly.
It's
It was a
the
shout
same
out.
character 6 years
Exactly.
later with a
What you
son.
don't know is that Joe Petto made that fucking brain cap.
Hey, good,
Joe
Joe Petto.
came back.
Yeah.
Who would ever go to a goddamn toy store named Petto's Toys?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're Petto, I don't want to be shopping in
Yeah,
the
that's
store. Hey, Joe Petto, man.
But dude,
Petto's Toys.
I'll give it another rewatch, Robbie, and I'll see if I'll let you know if I bump it up
Well,
again.
respect, man.
I don't
appreciate it.
hate it because I love the practical effects.
You just
and the
proved to
score.
me
I just
that
wish
you respect my opinion. I
Oh,
appreciate
of course I do. And I appreciate what you say, and it makes me want to watch it again and see what it's
that. Movie's
about.
so
But
goddamn wild.
I-
Dude, she gives birth to a goddamn cockroach.
yeah, and I
Jeez,
love
man.
all that.
You ever seen
I
that
love
happen
all
in a
that.
movie? Have you ever
No,
seen
man.
like
It's just the
Oh,
story.
so the
Clint
cockroach
Howard has
represents a
dirty-
survivor.
Entire time.
Clint
You
Howard
don't
has
know what
dirty
the
sex
fuck's
with her
going
with
on.
this weird paper mache fucking Pinocchio mask on. Or
And
something.
he kept
like what is
shiving the
going
guy
on?
in the
I don't
chest.
know, man.
Yeah,
But
I
if
know.
we all
He
start
got
talking
his-
high about part 5,
He got his
I'm
hairy
gonna
man
mask.
chest.
In her. I thought the
I
mask
never
was
wanna
gonna
see
go
that.
in her, and I was like, oh wow, he's going
Dude,
there.
what when
But
he
didn't
takes
even
the
go there.
fucking what about when he takes that fucking insect or whatever and just like starts fucking squeezing that fucking jelly on her face? And
Ooh.
I'm like, dude, is this
Yeah.
pornography?
Yeah, that's the
I
same
feel like
jelly
it
that
is
she's
right
crawling
now.
around in.
That was
earlier, so-
awesome.
There were some messages in
That
that.
This
was
was
Sure.
like a Bukkake film I watched it when I
I
was
just
little.
wanted the story. to
What do they
be a
call
little
those?
more coherent.
The tentacle porn shit.
Hentai,
Hentai.
right? Like the
Okay.
hentai.
I
Yeah,
absolutely, dude, that's where the 2 comes from. Is all
And
that.
The
It's the
chick is hot
story
as
that I
fuck,
wanted
though.
to
don't
be
give a
more
shit what y'all say.
coherent.
She's hot. She's hot. I'm sex positive. She can get it.
Brian
But they
Usna might
never-
have
they
just
never
was
talk
like
about-
living out visions that he just was shit he wanted to do to her.
Yeah,
He was
no,
just like,
for
let's shoot
sure.
this as a
Dude,
scene.
why else to be a
Oh, there you
director?
go.
When
You know
the
what I'm saying?
centipede is
True,
hot,
yeah.
baby.
You're going to be a director in low budget horror cinema.
He was like, action.
Yeah.
Looks great, guys. Looks great.
Yeah.
It's a very
Like Rebby
quaint
Jackson
attempt to
says,
move away
when
from
the centipede is
vernacular,
hot.
that's for sure. But the story just is not there the way it needs.
This
to
is
And they
elevated
never
horror
paid
before
off.
24
Yeah.
minutes.
They never paid off the damn bugs or whatever the centipedes. I don't know what those were. Roaches,
Yeah, it didn't make any
centipedes.
sens.
It's
And he
very
pulled
simple.
where do those
pulled
things
them out of
come
the
from?
skull
Hey,
hole there.
listen, I'm telling you this. They mentioned the movie. In the movie, they mentioned that Lilith was like the basically became the goddess and the mother of all bugs and creeping, crawling things. So the bugs represent Lilith, influencing and coming into her life, right? Okay. And then the thing that she gives birth to and the shit that she spits out, that is like taking this fear and like making a real thing out of you. Like, have you seen any of this imagery of like the demon on your back or like the demon inside of you, like when you're dealing with some kind of like super, like she is being repressed through this entire movie, and not in like a woke way or whatever, Dylan, right? But like that a woke-ish way, but like but it's in an honest way. In this kind of days when you like this dude's stealing her fucking story, you know what I'm saying? Reggie Bannister's telling her to make coffee instead of like listening to her, right? And this is something that happened. We have moved beyond. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with keeping your eyes open. It's woke-ish.
Well, I will agree with Robbie.
I like that her boyfriend was like stepping up and showed her, listen, I love you. Like, forget all the macho shit you think I'm down with. I love you.
But they still got that motherfucker in the end.
Hell yeah, they did. You got caught laughing, bro.
Everybody at the end of this movie is like, fucked, dude. Like, there's no happy fucking ending, really. Like, not really. You know, this woman's traumatized for the rest of her fucking. I love it. I'm sorry. I
want to agree with Robbie on one thing, though, and he's absolutely correct. This movie, number 4, is, like it or not, like the story or not, like the fact that it's a Silent Night, this is the best written of all the movies.
I disagree.
No, I think it is. Well, maybe not of 1, but of 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4 is still probably the best written because it has a story with a little bit more depth in it. Now, I'm not saying it succeeds, but I'm saying that I think it has the best writing and the best story.
That alcohol hit you pretty hard just now, didn't
it? Of 2 through 5. Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, I can't wait to watch this movie.
Did you just change your rating?
No, I still think 4 sucks.
Oh, I thought you said
I'm staying with 1, but I'm saying of all of the movies.
Listen, Robbie could sell me on just about anything. This is proof that Robbie could sell me on anything.
If we're just looking at 3, 4, and 5. If we're just looking at 3, 4, and 5.
Do you know how every once in a while there's that pick of the week that most people are just like, Robbie, I don't know what you were thinking. That's what this is. And I understand and I get it. I get it.
4 is the best written
man. I fucking love it. I don't know. Yeah. I thought it was so bonkers. It just blew my mind, man. I was like not expecting this. I would like I really like it. I think it's better than Bride of Reanimator and Beyond a Reanimator. I think it's better than fucking The Dentist, but it's not as good as Return of the Living Dead Part 3 or Society.
Well, I think Bride of the Reanimator is a little bit better. Beyond,
I'd say this is probably like his worst movie. I love The Dentist.
I did not expect this from you, Dylan. I get it.
Man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch this.
I'm enjoying this.
Just wait till y'all hear Dylan fucking tell you guys that he's giving Toymaker 4.69. You just
I know he's gonna go crazy.
He's gonna be really mad at me.
Well,
everybody loves fucking Part 5, and I'm tired of it. Let's get to it.
Anyone have anything else you want to say before we get into Toymaker?
Yeah, Initiation slaps, y'all. It slaps fucking like cockroach dick. That's what it does.
The girl is hot.
Insect
I'll let y'all know later, like in a few days, if I go up to 2.69 or higher after I rewatch Initiation. I still think it's okay, but I expect more from Yuzna. I feel like
you expect more than Insect Bukkake, like Steph said.
Albert Band saved this movie for him.
Not even Spielberg or
Scorsese movie would really be fucking terrible.
Dude, the greatest filmmakers of all time have never given us Insect Bukkake.
Isn't Bukkake?
It's true.
Like, it's Korean.
He's a visionary.
Right? Oh man.
Yeah. Next time you're at the Korean barbecue place, Carpet, ask for some bukkake and see what happens.
All right.
So, they're coming back.
They'll be like beef, pork, or chicken.
Bulgogi is Korean barbecue. It's beef. Bulgogi.
It's like bulgogi. I know what you're talking about.
Bulgogi is different than bukkake. Whatever. Look it up, Carpet.
Let's move on, man. Let's move on.
All right. So now we do Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, The Toymaker. And
look at this.
This is my fucking favorite one of them. I swear to God, I'm not even hyping y'all up. I've been waiting to say this one. I fucking love this movie so much, dude. He totally redeems himself in this, even though he didn't direct it. He worked on the script. He fucking killed this one. Y'all know how much I love Dolls, and this is definitely inspired and
You like
influenced
Dolls,
from
man?
their fame and
it stuck with the
his
Christmas thing,
friendship,
baby.
his good friendship of Stuart Gordon's, and this fucking shit is so fucking awesome. Screaming Mad George does incredible with the effects as always, dude. I fucking love like the fucking Pinocchio and Geppetto references. The fucking pedos.
Never saw that coming.
Stupid, but dude,
God.
the fucking toys and the effects in this are so fucking good. The chick gets her like chest fucking blasted out. The fucking dad gets his shit like ripped by a little Santa Claus toy in the beginning.
Remember the chick she gets eaten by that car?
Literally?
Like literally.
And
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
still alive.
She's still alive when those get shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fucking awesome, bro. I love the effects in this shit. I love fucking like the twist at the end that fucking the real fucking two people have been like dead the whole time, and then it's fucking you know, a robot Pinocchio, like the whole that's been doing everything. Dude,
I don't think
this
that's true.
movie's fucking awesome, bro. Like straight up, bro. You guys know how much I love like Dolls and all this shit, and this is right up my alley with this. It goes back into the Christmas Story thing, which I like because they kind of veer off it in 3 and 4. Like 3, honestly, man, don't have much Christmas.
No, three
shit going
does.
on.
3 does.
It does a
the-
tad bit.
The
Not much,
grandmother
though.
is she's fixing the tree.
Yeah. But it's just
Yeah.
like you
It didn't
fucking-
feel Christmas.
You miss it, man.
No,
You
yeah,
blink
no,
and you
yeah.
miss it. You know what I mean?
It doesn't
Like,
have a soundtrack,
doesn't-
so you're not gonna
it
feel
doesn't
like
have that
Christmas.
profound Christmas vibe like 1 does. Like Silent
No,
Night,
for
Deadly
sure.
Night, the
Yeah.
first one, it's very apparent that this is a Christmas horror movie. Just like Black Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Like we said in the beginning, that's what we love about Christmas horror movies, the atmosphere and everything. And this one brings that atmosphere back. You know, the kid sees a murder and he's all fucked up about it, and the mom's trying to get him toys, you know, trying to cheer him up because Christmas is coming, and he's just totally off it because he's seen a toy kill his father, which aka ends up being his stepdad.
He's the Silent Night.
He also saw his
Silent Night, Deadly
stepdad shagging his mom too. That probably did it too.
Night.
Yeah. But dude, I fucking really like this film, man. And I'll tell you, this one I don't think I'd ever seen before. I never saw it before. I'd seen three before, count a few times, which that was the one I remember the most. So I watched that last. 4 I'd only seen once, and I didn't remember it at all. And there's a reason, because it was probably way too confusing when I was younger. I saw that one at like fucking 10 or 12.
Oh, Jesus.
4 is like a Showtime
It
cinematic
went over
movie.
the head completely.
I'm a 34-year-old man and it went over my head, so I can only.
I know, right?
I wish I would have watched this motherfucking
I wish
movie
I
when
saw
was 10.
5 when I was a kid, bro, because 5 would have been just like cemented into my fucking brain and my heart, bro, because this one just kind of brought the inner child out in me.
Yeah.
You guys, like I said countless times, I fucking love Dolls, and then I just love that it just is totally bringing off that vibe, even though, you know, Screaming Mad George didn't do that. And I really like that you get we owe it, like, obviously, like you said, it's like take what he did in fucking Nightmare on Elm Street and Society and just throw that shit in there. That's fucking awesome and all. But I love seeing Screaming Mad George kind of flex his muscles and do something different than what we're always known for in all the body horror. This is one where you're like, holy shit, he did this? This doesn't seem like what he normally does, which I like. Because it's like when we see his shit, it's always so awesome, slippery. Like it's got that very similar look in a lot of his movies where you're like, that's Screaming Mad George. You can spot his shit from a mile away. But this one, you could almost say, oh shit, he did that.
It's a little bit different because there's no cockroach shit going on.
Oh, thank
Not
God.
it, yeah. They had the centipede though.
Dude,
The centipede.
it's fucking awesome, bro. I fucking love who's the father who plays like Geppetto?
Mickey Rooney.
Yeah.
Mickey Rooney,
yes,
man.
Mickey Rooney.
Dude,
Yeah,
he is
yeah.
incredible, man. He is so
By the way-
Best
good.
actor in this whole
By the way,
entire franchise.
easily.
Yes.
When the first
Easily.
Silent Night, Deadly Night movie came out, there were tons of fucking protests about it. It got pulled out of theaters. All these people were saying,
And he
how
bitched about
dare
it.
they take this sacred religious icon? They thought Santa was a religious icon. What's up, Chris? Well, I'm assuming that's Chris. Maybe it's David. What's up?
Yeah.
Rob Liefeld forever. Anyway,
There you go.
y'all go vote on the Lost in Comics best of list right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it's available on their sites right now because we did the nomination show, and it was so much fun, y'all. That was a lit show, and it was really great. Fuck was I saying? Mickey Rooney was one of those big proponents against Silent Night, Deadly Night, and saying that it was like the worst of film. It was sacrilegious. It was like reprehensible. It was like the most trashy, sleazy fucking thing ever. And then he shows up in fucking part 5. Fuck Mickey Rooney.
Right.
Fuck Mickey.
Well,
I didn't know he did that.
To
But
be
dude,
fair to
it's
Mickey
great.
Rooney, I'm not
Stop it.
defending him for that. But to be fair with him, I think it's because this movie was never going to be. It was going to be The Toy Maker, and not Silent Night, Deadly Night 5.
Probably,
so he signed
yeah.
up for it. He signed up for a movie called Toy
He
Maker,
did.
probably. And
In
he
the
didn't
behind
realize
the
it.
scenes, Brian
Mickey
Yuzna
Rooney
said though
isn't
that Mickey
off.
Rooney
Come
was
on.
like really hyped to be in this movie, and he went on like a talk show host and was like shouting this movie out big time. I don't know if he said The Toy
Yeah,
Maker or Silent
But
Night.
then afterwards, for the rest of his life after this movie, he renounced it.
After?
He renounced
did it
after
after?
the movie came out.
Oh,
he renounced
I
the goddamn movie.
Oh,
So,
that's fucked up.
fuck
He's
Mickey
really
Rooney.
fucking good in this, man. He's really
People
good.
change.
And I
Yeah,
love
he
like
doesn't take away from his acting ability.
I love like how Pinocchio kind of
wasn't
had
wrong.
like
I
the
mean, what
fucking
the hell?
crazy like plastic hair, and he looks like
It
a
is
doll. And
sacrilegious.
then the only weird stretch is when he's like trying to bang the mom. That shit is weird as fuck. But
That's my favorite
Brian
part of the
Yuzna.
fucking movie,
Yeah,
guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
mommy. That was weird, but
No,
it
that
I
was.
was hoping to see
That's the
it.
most
want to.
Yuzna.
I love
That's the
this.
most
That's
Yuzna.
Yuzna though, right there. That's all
That's-
Yuzna.
And when you watch the comment, or like when you like watch the fucking special features, Yuzna goes, "What I like because the other guy, the guy who directed it and co-wrote
Yeah.
it with him, he goes, all the normal shit with the story and the characters, that's him. But all the
That's-
weird shit, like the dude trying to hump the woman at the end, being like, "I'll be your son."
Yeah,
Like, that's
The
all,
eunuch?
all him.
that's all me.
That's all him, and they're like showing that he's like just laughing, dude. Dude, who does the score in this? I'm sure not Albert Band again.
It's
the-
not Richard Band, but it's a
Richard
good
Band.
score. It's a good score. I'll tell you.
It's a good score. I still think I like Initiation's score better though, because freaking Richard Band is just so goddamn good. But dude, I'm telling you, bro, this one is like a rewatch. Like 2 and 5, highly rewatchable. But I think 5 is fucking my favorite of them all, dude. Like, I'm not bullshitting. I just love this like evil toy shit, man. I fucking love it, and I think they nailed it on the
Hell
fucking
yeah.
business. What the fuck else was I gonna say? I love like that it's Christmas toys and shit that they like. Yeah, like they end up doing the Killer Santa at the end for a bit, but that's like at the very end. The whole thing is about toys. I love that like it's a fucking evil Geppetto and Pinocchio story, which dude, that's like a perfect twist that you can do. Like
Yeah,
Pinocchio,
we saw it coming.
like that's some creepy.
Yeah,
ass
it's
shit
so
that
clever
you
that
easily
twist,
do.
man. We never knew that Geppetto and Pino were going to be a reference to the
Yeah,
Pinocchio story.
I know when I heard that for the first
I'm
time
not
with the very
saying that
first
was
minutes,
supposed to be clever.
Joe Petto.
It was a
and
cool
Pino?
spin.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
are you
that's all
kidding
I'm
me?
saying.
Come on
Yeah,
down to Petto's
that's all-
Toys. Bring your kids to Petto's Toys.
I
But
told my
dude, I
wife,
love
said,
that.
guess what the
I
guy's
love that
name
he's
is?
making
Joe
these evil
Petto.
ass toys, man,
Joe
and like
Petto.
giving them to kids, and that they're fucking up to his like all these families. It's almost like a Season of the Witch type thing, where they're doing the mask and they're trying to spread this shit out. If they went a little bigger with it, Geppetto could have been like really selling these toys out, and just like on Christmas Day, it would have been a total ripoff of Season of the Witch. But if they went like big with it, it could have been just like Season of the Witch, where it's like he's trying to sell all these toys, and then on Christmas Day when everybody opens, it's going to be a massacre on all these families. You know what I mean? That would have been fucking awesome, dude. But dude, I'm telling you, I fucking love this movie. It's so fucking awesome, dude. I give it, just because Robbie had to throw it out there, man. It's a 4.69, brother. They shouldn't. We gotta fucking end it strong, baby.
I love it.
You're supposed to wait
You
until
almost
we
got
win.
me, bro. You almost got
I
me.
couldn't
almost
wait,
booked it.
man. I just
You didn't even give initiation a
Dylan was
4.6.
so excited he
3.6.
spewed on the
Almost.
camera. You had to wipe it off.
well, maybe maybe
I'm glad you enjoyed
went
this.
up to
Yeah, hell
2.69
yeah.
on
Fuck that.
initiation
We
for
love
the
it, bro.
effects and score, but that fucking story, man, is all over the place.
Yeah, just keeping it real.
Unlike the
Unreal.
story in The Toy Maker.
Oh my God, it's all over the place.
Dude, the story's not all over the place.
It's more
Brother,
consistent.
What is the motivation on what?
Can I go next?
I don't know.
Yo,
I mean,
it's not always about the motivation. Remember, you're
motivation is
next.
It's the evil Pinocchio, man, and he wants himself a mommy
Who's next, man?
to bang. What's the motivation in fucking initiation, man?
The motivation is to
disturbing.
fucking add a new person to their coven to
Right,
understand
that
how
was the first
to
one.
give life to their insect fucking fear.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
you explain this.
On the face.
You
It's
explain
so
this is
clear
like
and obvious. It's
Like,
easier
when
to
it's
understand
like-
than decorum. Come on.
I told you I would give it a
Oh my
rewatch.
There you go.
I get the symbology, but it's like if you have to do such a deep dive to pit, like he didn't that come get his message across clearly enough
Man,
in the
even
fourth
using
one.
it
There's
says
not a message.
himself
I mean,
that he
there's-
thinks
I mean,
that
come
that-
His story, whatever he was going for it, like you're the only one who picked up on that, which is fine. But I'm saying he failed
I'm
in
not
it as a
casual, you fuckers, and I'm
Hey, I'm not casual
I picked up.
either.
I just didn't care for as much as he did.
I don't think you
Let
did.
let
Scarpad.
Scarpad go
I
next.
did.
He's like exploding over there. Go ahead, Scarpad. You should go next.
Which one are we doing now? 5?
Yeah.
Which one
You
is
know
left?
which one.
Yeah. This movie sucks. They've all sucked.
Dude,
This movie sucks.
This one's awesome.
All right. Well,
I'm a
first
little
off,
shocked with
so I mean, once like the other movies, they get the big actor. You got Mickey Rooney in there, big names. They bring back the girl from number 4, playing the same character 6 years later with a kid. And Ricky, they bring back Ricky again with Clint Walker.
Oh, that was the same character? I was
Same
wondering.
character. Check this. Check.
shit. I can't remember.
It's not the same.
It's the
It's
same
not the same
names. It's
character.
Ricky.
Oh, it's not Ricky,
It's
but
the
You
same
gotta
is that who
woman.
you're talking about?
if you watch the special features,
Yes.
he
it's the
says he
same woman.
intentionally cast the same people with the same names just as an inside joke.
Kinda
Well, fine, but unless I don't care if it's an
Mm.
inside joke.
You wanted
they're
to
the movie
keep
with the
it
same
kinda in
characters,
the
the same
universe.
names. They're the same fucking people. All right,
They're
regardless
not
of that.
though. Watch
That's
the
not,
special
but that's not why
features.
this story sucks.
Do y'all think
No,
Brian
okay.
Hughes thought anybody
Okay.
would watch it? By the way, Initiation made money. I'm
All
just
right,
going to
look,
say
It
that.
did.
first off,
Initiation
Respect.
was very
Respect.
successful. They wouldn't have done 5 if it wasn't so successful. Hey, how does it feel to be talked over, Scarphead?
Okay,
K.O.
it's fine.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us, man. Happy New Year.
No. Yeah, this movie did suck because it's the writing, and the writing was terrible. But I mean, just from the get-go, I mean, you start off with this whole Geppetto and Pinot thing. It was stupid. It was obvious what they were going for. The pedo has the toy store. Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory is his kid. Didn't that seem like Sheldon, the Big Bang Theory at the end?
That was
It's the fucking dipshit from
Sheldon is
Pumpkinhead.
way
whatever.
bigger than
That's the guy from Pumpkinhead. He's like, let me tell you about what my father took him.
But yeah,
Oh, the hero from Pumpkinhead.
this story it was all over the place. You had Mickey Rooney, and you had the kid seeing his stepfather getting killed by the toy. Mickey Rooney's killing these people, but his character's all over the place. Sometimes he's pissed off, mad. Sometimes he's not.
He was a robot.
He wasn't a robot. I think at the end the kid beat the shit out of him at the end, but Mickey Rooney was Mickey Rooney human for 3/4 of that movie. Then at the end he beat the shit out of him and
This is
killed
my
him.
favorite fucking Steph moment ever. He was a robot.
He wasn't a robot through the whole movie though. Watch
Yeah,
it again.
exactly. He was killed at the end, is what I
He
got.
was
It
killed
was
at the
really
end.
him
Me
himself.
too.
It was great. So he was all playing different versions of that. At the end, they just stuffed him in the Santa suit. The movie was just all over the place. And then you get the whole at the end they fill in the whole Pinocchio thing with he wants to be, and then he wants to bang the mother, not really just go home with her. He was banging her for God's sake.
But he ain't got no dick.
But he ain't got no dick.
He's a
And
unit.
that was the funniest part of the movie where he kept on looking down. Except that was
Except
pretty
that,
humorous.
yeah.
So there was some humor in it, but
My father could fix anything.
except that. But I just thought otherwise it was pretty flat, long, just like the other ones, just tedious. I think they started out to make one movie and then slap the Silent Night, Deadly Night thing on it. And it
Kinda like
seemed very
4.
obvious. This one did have the toys, they're kind of cool. Just like 4 had the Mad George body horror. This had the toys. But it was kind of like we were going for making a low rent, cheap Puppet Master or a dangerous toy movie.
I felt like Small Soldiers was inspired by this.
Yeah, could
For
be.
sure.
Came after it, I think. I didn't enjoy this one either. Some of the performances were okay in it, but I think probably I would rate 4 a little bit higher than this one as far as I think having better acting, better story. This just seemed like a mishmash, and I'm gonna give it a 1.5 because of the better effects at the end, and some of the acting was all right. Overall, this was not good.
This guy.
That's probably true, yeah.
This is why Manny's so good when he's on
Yeah, I got with you too much, man.
Hell yeah. You should have had
I
him
mean,
on.
the problem with this whole franchise, I think, is that after number 1, which was a video nasty and banned in England, and did a moderately good business because of all
Bunch of casuals.
Because of all the hype against it, they actually really made number 1 a real hit. That 4 months later they started cranking out the sequels, just to everybody wants to make money, but that was the whole motivation, was making money
for sure, bro.
And that's why I just won't.
Before.
I wouldn't regard this franchise as a great one. One was probably the best. 2 was good because of that performance by Freeman being so over the top. And
you got 5 movies. How bad can the franchise be?
That I would watch 2 a lot.
It's an argument.
I think we're gonna go for 6. And here's another thing too. You wanna convince me that your movie isn't cheap and a money grab? And don't call me.
Turn your goddamn phone on silent, Scarfat. What's wrong with you?
It was.
Jesus, act like you're in a movie theater.
It's a rookie fucking mistake.
Vibrate. Come on, man.
What?
I don't think I've heard my ringtone in years.
My final.
Me neither, man.
My shit is always on
time I
vibrate.
did, I had accidentally left my fucking audio on my fucking phone. And
My final take on this.
Like, what the fuck?
And I even asked him. We talked about this for like 20 minutes the first night I got this disc. Don't tell me you make a real fucking movie and then fucking film it in TV ratio. Fuck you, man.
These are direct to video. 3, 4, and 5 are direct to video, man.
It don't matter. Tons of movies are direct to video.
It does fucking matter, Scarface.
Yeah,
Because you were there. You were like
exactly. You worked in a video.
Well,
you understand
other direct to video movies that were not.
They knew, dude. Brian using us like these movies will never be shown in a movie theater.
Never.
And TVs look like a square.
Well, what
so, that's why
the
they did
Master sequels were in widescreen, were they not? Pretty sure they were.
The what sequels?
Puppet Master sequels were in widescreen.
That doesn't mean this gets a theatrical release.
Company.
Oh, I know. Well, whatever.
I wouldn't be against the idea that Charles Band just put 2 black bars on the top of the fucking movie.
Put a marker.
And they
remastered. I used to have a
VH,
like a VHS, camcorder, right? And I put 2 pieces of electrical tape above on the top and the bottom, so it looked like I was filming it in widescreen.
Yeah,
that's what they did with Puppet Master.
I know. Yeah, maybe.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna give this 1.5.
Isn't that the same one you gave 4? Or but you like this one more than 4?
No, I don't.
Robbie, did we?
Oh,
no, I said I like 4 a little bit better than this one.
Okay. Did we skip Robbie? Let's go to Robbie.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I don't think it's as profound of a statement as part 4. I like it better than 3. I like Mickey Rooney in this film. I hate the fucking kid in this film. Bothers me. Some weird
terrible
fucking
actor.
stretches. There's a lot going on in this story that seems like they're writing this movie and they're like, fuck, dude, this creepy dude who's obsessed with this kid. What are we doing with him? He's the dad? It just feels like it's like, yeah, I get it. Like you're writing the movie as you're making it is what I feel like, right?
About that part.
I get it, man. And I understand that out of the horror community.
Not at all.
Out of the first 2 films, this is everybody. The majority of the horror community, this is their favorite film outside of the first 2. And I understand it. I get it. To me, it drags. It's boring. Part 4 was to me never boring. 3 was boring. This one's boring, but it's not as boring as part 3.
4 wasn't boring. Wow.
I don't think part 4 was boring at all, dude. There's like goddamn titties and fucking insects and fucking shit going on at any time. Okay. And this one, let me get to this real quick.
4 was probably the least boring.
There's a lot of sex scenes in this movie. There's no nudity in this movie. What the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? My favorite bit of this whole movie was when Brian Usna is like, fuck it, let's have Pino try to fuck his would-be mom
Fuck his
with no
mom.
dick. Like, I think that says more than anything. I don't know. I think it's okay. I don't mind it. My favorite thing about this fucking movie is in this random ass, janky ass toy store in 1991 or whatever, when this movie was released. There is a Superpowers Plastic Man figure on card up there. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but I goddamn noticed that. That is one of the most fucking rare and expensive fucking Superpowers figures ever. And the whole movie, I'm just obsessed with it. Like, there's a Plastic Man on card just right there.
I wonder who that was.
Do you think that was a real store? Or do you think that was just set up that way?
Probably a real shitty fucking store, or they just got a fucking place in a strip mall and they're like, throw some fucking toys in here. However, in 1991, however they got a fucking Plastic Man Superpowers figures, I wish I could. Like, you see it, it's right there. I'm just like, what the fuck? In this random ass fucking toy. By the way, the toy store in the first Silent Night, Deadly Night blows my. You see Castle Grayskull in the background. You see some G.I. Joe shit. You see Halloween costumes from 1984. I fucking love the original. This one, it was boring. It was hard for me to get through, but there were more things I liked about it. Screaming Mad George, doing something different, like Dylan said, doing more of the robotic shit. It actually works for me. I think it's enjoyable. I will watch it again, but it didn't hit me like part fucking 4. Initiation is goddamn profound, I guess. I don't know. I'll give this one a 2.5. You digs.
Wow. That's big. That's high.
And it's got Fable's favorite scene with the thing poking out his eyeball.
Yeah. The effects were just amazing.
And that's a reference to the last one, right? So I don't know.
He had the eyeball. It was a plastic eyeball. You could really clearly see it was plastic. And he had it in his mouth.
And Clint Howard's back in it. So I don't know. I like Brian Usna. Like, there's some ideas here that I can fuck with, but there's no insect bukkake to really. Right. And they're teasing. Exactly. When the babysitter and the fucking boyfriend are having sex, and he's like, they build up to him taking off her top.
Yeah, what happened?
You don't see shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and not saying that we need to objectify women, but these are exploitation films. I want to objectify bodies. I don't care if they're women bodies, men body, or even Jewish bodies. I just want to exploit fucking people in these kind of movies. And this one played it a little bit too safe for me. I think because Mickey Rooney was there. But it's okay. I'll give it 2.5. What about you, Steph?
These 3 movies were all not that good, but I did enjoy this one the most. I will say that. I think I like the Christmas theme. I think they stuck to that the best out of 3 through 5. The toy aspect was what won me over the most. The toy scene at the end where old girl gets shot in the chest with like a quarter or some shit like that. I thought that was really dope. Yeah, and she after she got eaten as well.
I thought that monster. And by the way, Brian Usna was the guy who did Reanimator, which has the head trying to give head on Barbara Crampton. I think he was a producer on Castle Freak? I'm pretty sure, where a dude literally eats a woman fucking out. So when that fucking monster comes at her between her legs, I was like, expecting more than just a thigh bite.
Yeah.
But watch Castle Freak if you never seen it, because
is that a movie?
The monster is, it's literally the monster is eating a chick out, like literally.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That was Barbara Crampton, right? Isn't that Barbara Crampton?
Yeah, Barbara Crampton's in there. She's not the one being.
Oh.
Yeah, same like writer.
Did Usner produce that? By the way, Dylan, do you know?
I don't think he produced that. That's just Stuart Gordon.
This is Stuart Gordon then being like, since Brian was too fucking scared to have a monster eat a chick out literally. How about Castle?
How about a robot?
I know. I'm pretty sure that's Charlie Band, because Charlie Band even did a fucking remake on it recently, and it was fucking dog shit.
Gory. I enjoyed Mickey Rooney. I think this one had better characters. That's not saying much at all. But I do think I was more entertained overall with this one. Stuck to the Christmas theme, which I respect. It doesn't have to be the movie title. Isn't everything, right? But Silent Night, Deadly Night, I'm expecting some Christmas horror stuff. This did that. I will give this one a 2. They 3 set the bar so low. They got progressively better, but not by much.
Anybody who's ever accused DHS of being too kind to horror movies,
oh my god,
I'll just watch tonight. You know
that was the other part too. At the end, that the hand that was on the chick's tits just going up when he's doing it. That was
what about when the hand was putting his fucking hand like
on the ad?
Yeah.
You never touched me there.
Like, no, and I'm
like,
put it back.
And I'm sure Fable's with me, but like we're like, there's a hot chick right there, and I appreciate seeing this dude's ass through Brees, I guess, but like, is that all we're gonna get? God damn it! Is a finger up the ass of this dude? Come on, man.
Dylan,
are we trying to watch a Cinemax porn movie or a horror movie? What are we?
What
is the goal here?
Oh, God damn it! This is exploitation, man. Come on.
What is the joke that all these guys like the freaking butthole played with, man?
Who says it's a
message.
joke?
No, I'm sure
Pinocchio
there's
shit
plenty
was
of
cool
guys
too, though.
nowadays that like that.
It's an erogenous zone, man. Come on, man.
He represents Hollywood, the Hollywood system.
Yeah,
keep doing that, baby. Don't move your hand.
Yeah. He's like, ooh, you've never done that before. Like his face too. He's like, ooh, ooh.
What's up with all these movies?
Fucking goofy.
What's up with all these movies where like they're getting it on, they're going to town, right? And then the chick's always like, no, stop. Bro, like what the fuck? Mixed signals?
Right.
Like you were literally nude all over, grinding all over my dick right now. Like what the fuck is going on, man?
Seriously.
It's called teasing.
That's real life shit too, dude.
Tease-ish.
Yeah.
She's sort of.
No, I'm babysitting.
Oh man. All right, I guess it's me then.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this movie's bad too, man. Just like the other two movies, this one is just as bad. There's really no redeemable characters. For me, it was boring. 3/4 of the movie is this guy just popping up, scaring the shit out of his kid and his wife to the point where she sees him in a parking lot. She just takes off on his ass. He catches up to her. And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I ran. Let's kiss."
Yeah, but she banged him in the back of his car. He got banged.
Oh,
not bad.
We have 2 sex scenes going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Not a goddamn lick of nudity, male or female. How fucked up is that?
Oh, and then you know, like with 20 minutes left, he gets in the car. He's like, "Yo, check this out. Back in the days, it was this toy maker, and he was sending out toys." He just explained the whole plot. It's like, "Oh, okay, I get it." And then like it just goes left when this guy gets naked, takes off his clothes, and he's like this giant fucking doll. He looking crazy weird, but it was effective. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of effective. He did kind of like creep me out with his little like plastic body and shit.
Put the face, the line on the face was those.
Yeah, I would say the last 20 minutes of this movie, you know, for the same reason that Robbie liked part 4, the outrageousness of it, is the reason why I like the last 20 minutes.
It went hard.
Yeah, fucking outrageous. Yeah, and he was like, he just had this personality out of nowhere, right? Like through the whole movie, he was all scared and meek and shit and running.
Right.
And at the end, he's like, "Oh, I'm Pinocchio."
Yeah, he became like a shadowfied shadowbox.
Really weird.
Yeah,
and I was into it. I was like, okay, this shit is crazy, but I like this. This is how the rest
they
of
went
the
for that's I respect that. They went
both
for
the
it.
movies 4 and 5 were better than the.
Yeah, it was memorable. It was memorable. And Mickey Rooney, I mean, come on, it's Mickey Rooney. I mean, I don't know how you could say fuck Mickey Rooney. Mickey Rooney was not wrong. These movies are shit, Robbie. He was not out of his
fuck
mind.
Mickey Rooney, man. Silent Night, Deadly Night is a goddamn genre classic. It's an exploitation classic, and in no way should anybody ever bring their fucking kid to watch that goddamn movie.
No,
but do not ever have a bad fucking word in your mouth, Mickey Rooney, about a movie with my girl Linnea Quigley.
Well, and the worst part is that movies later he collected a paycheck. He doesn't have the courage of his conviction.
She gets racked in that movie, man. It's great. Come on.
But yeah, I enjoyed Mickey Rooney's performance. Again, the lead girl was another dumbass, and then seeing that her friend was the girl from part 4, and then had like you said, there was a connection. I think there was because she went on the couch. She was like, "Oh, you don't know what I've been through." Like just basically saying part 4. I was just in part 4.
Oh, Clint Howard's in this movie too, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
The worms didn't eat him.
Right, exactly. But yeah, it was still pretty bad to me. So overall, Again, I'll say it again. I like 3 retroactively just by how bad these 2 other movies
Yeah, I
are.
don't think 3 can
Same.
redeem itself.
But I like 5. 5 has a better story and all of that, better characters, just like you guys said. So, but I'm gonna give it the same score. 1, you did. Well, 1 slip. Sorry.
Damn, bro. 5 is way better than 3. What the fuck?
Yeah, it went better with the Christmas theme. That's the end of the fact that it went hard at the end. That's what won me
3
over
was
with the whole
just like,
Pinocchio
Y'all
shit.
are
so
goddamn being
way
stupid-ish
slower,
right now.
characters
This
were
is the
better.
fucking goat of the Silent Night. Deadly
Honest.
This had some good kills and shit at least.
Oh yeah. Before I wanted to mention that too. When I was
The black dude with
the toy kills were pretty
Yeah,
cool.
bro. Like I
love
love
that the gun
that
and the
first
tank shot
toy
real
kill.
bullets.
yeah.
She was really getting shot in the neck and the chest and everything.
Dude,
That was
just
she's
like a
alive.
hole in her chest.
They're
I
like
just
crawling on the
wish-
ground, shooting her.
She was
I
alive
wish
at
they
the
went
end.
harder. I wish they went harder with that shit. You know what I mean? Just have a
Yeah.
whole battalion. I wanted Pino to have a whole squad of toys in that basement waiting for everybody.
Yeah,
Like, well,
that
this is
would have
all
been
my.
cool.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
He did
But
throw
yeah.
a whole squad of toys in there when they were banging, but
All
they
right,
would have been
Dylan,
cool to see
Dylan,
him in the
Dylan,
face.
just for you, 1.5 slips, man.
Station.
1.5 slips.
Hey, don't you mean
fucking chills. You
1.69?
goddamn chills.
I gave it a 2.
My name is Pino
Fucking like
Grigio.
Mickey Rooney. He's a fucking
Rooney.
actor. Goddamn it.
Oh,
Nobody in part 4 was an actor.
Yeah,
They were all just people off the fucking street from a cave.
the scraps.
That was scrap.
So yeah, man, that I believe wraps up the Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, 4, and 5 review. I'd say 3 was like an average score of 1.69. I'd say 4 was an average score of 2.369, I'd say.
That's
And
all because of
then
me. I
5, yeah, probably. But I gave it a 2 as well, and I said it has a chance to maybe go up a little higher after I rewatch it. After your thoughts, I do listen to what you say, and I did it. I think what you said was interesting. 5 has an average score of probably. What I got 1.5 from Fable, 2 from Steph. Scarpet, what'd you give it?
Which one?
5.
1.5.
1.5.
1.5. And what did Robbie give it?
2.5.
2.5. So I'd say with my 4.69, that's about a 3, maybe 3.369, brother.
There
You know
you
what I'm saying?
Station.
That's being
I really
generous.
did love the toys in that. That was cool. You guys know I'm
Yeah.
a huge Dolls fan, so that just like I think after
Oh,
like
yeah.
3
You
and
love
4, I
Chucky.
was just like, holy shit,
All
this
that
is
stuff.
fucking awesome. So,
Yeah.
Right.
Killer
but
toys, man.
dude, as always, man, fucking you guys are the best. This was a great review. Still, I had hella fun. We'll get into some show and tell. Next week we will be taking a 1 week hiatus. We were thinking of doing 2, but we can't stay gone that long. And next week, because Christmas Eve on Saturday, so we're not gonna force you guys to come hang out with us then. But the week after, we're still thinking, but I'm pretty sure we decided we're gonna do Terror Train for New Year's Eve, but not on New Year's Eve, because I was thinking of doing it then, but I don't know if my girl is going to want to do something. I don't know if she's working or not. So to be safe, we can do it 100% on Friday. Not next week, obviously, but the week after. So the day before
Friday after
New
next.
Year's Eve. That
December
Friday.
30th.
December 30th. Yes, sir. Thank you. We'll be doing Terror Train because I've been dying to do this for New Year's Eve. And, yeah, so for sure, it's probably going to be Friday because I think we'll have a better chance of getting everyone to come. And I didn't want to risk my freaking fiance telling me last minute that she don't got work and she wants to go out and do something, because I really wanted to make this happen. I was thinking if she doesn't go to work, then it would have been really cool to do a New Year's Eve stream. But maybe everyone's going to be busy doing stuff, so they might not be able to come in and hang out with us. So Friday probably will work better, honestly. But dude, I am so hyped to do Terror Train. I think everyone else will be too. I know Fable might have some stuff going on, so he might not make it, but I know Steph will be there, right?
Sir.
Pad and Robbie will for sure be there. We're not sure yet about Vern. So Vern and Fable are up in the air. They'll let us know if they can make it.
Hold it down, Steph. Hold it down, brother. Don't let them get you, brother.
I don't give a shit. I like Terror Train. I'm gonna tell you all that already. I like it.
Dude, yeah, he's gonna love Terror Train.
No,
And,
bro, just mess around.
Especially after
freaking-
tonight.
Yeah.
The bars gotta go high.
Dude, it's got Jamie Lee Curtis in it,
How
man.
bad could be?
And it's
Oh,
got who's
yeah,
the magician? Who's the magician in that, Robbie? What's his name?
His name is David Copperfield.
David Copperfield, yeah.
Copperfield.
And, it's got some cool masks in it
Like
too.
literally,
Who-
that's not
who's
a joke. David
Copperfield?
Copperfield is in this fucking movie, man.
The
No
David
shit.
Copperfield of Jamie Lee Curtis is the question.
So and this Monday on Scarpad's domain, the new brand, which I do like. I like it very much. A lot easier to go about than Scarpad's Treks and yeah, I still don't remember it. So
I like what
Scarpad's
Berto
domain.
said. Berto
will
said, I
be
don't even know what a
reviewing-
soldier was.
No,
I'll be reviewing Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, I think. Oh, no, wait.
So this Monday on Scarpad's domain, the new sci-fi channel he's doing, we will be reviewing Children of Men.
Nice. There you
So
go.
this is one that I've never seen.
A real point of
Steph,
4.69.
Steph, I know has seen, and he hyped it up for me, so I am so excited to check this one out.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Come check us out
Well, I
at
wouldn't say it's a lot
7:40.
of fun, but it's a good movie.
It's going to be a lot of fun. The show, brother. I'm not talking about the movie. I'm saying the show is going to be fun.
The show's gonna be depressing too, man.
Probably.
I'm going to be such a
Scarpad's going to
downer.
make comments that make it depressing. The
But I won't stop.
Scarpad.
No
I've
matter
seen
what
this
happens
movie
on Monday,
before.
I have seen it.
You've
No matter
seen
what
it.
happens
That's
on
what I
Monday,
thought.
I won't start going off on a tangent about Jewish people. But other than that, it'll be fine.
I didn't go on no tangent. All I said was facts that Brian Yuzna said. I didn't say a damn thing. I'm not.
And also, just so everybody knows, no PCP movie night for the next few weeks. We're off till November.
Damn.
January
yeah.
9th.
A few weeks.
We're off till January 9th when we come back with They Live. But do join me
damn.
Sunday night, tomorrow night, for the final Rockin' Robbie Live of the year. We're going to be talking about Black Adam because I watched that fucking movie.
Dude, I gotta watch it. It's on
I got some
HBO Max.
fucking
now.
thoughts about that movie.
They've all been canceled.
It's probably not
I didn't
good.
watch the best movies this week, and let me just say that. And then we're going to be talking about the second episode of Batman the Animated Series, Christmas with the
On what?
Joker,
That's a good one.
appropriately enough, right? DC sneak peek, all that shit and more. And of course, our new fan favorite segment, Batman.
Batman.
Heck yeah.
And nobody asked, but I'll say it anyway. Today was our last show on Blame Fable
Hey.
and his amazing friend.
I was about to ask you.
I'm just messing around. We were all just cutting in with our show, so why not? No, let's go.
But yeah, man, go definitely check out my boy Fable's last show of 2022 on IG. Like I always say and rave, my boy's got the best channel without a doubt on IG, slaying it as always. No one can compete with my boy. Always go check him out, man. He is
Plus,
the
you
best.
had Chris from
And he
Lost in Comics
uploads them after on YouTube. So if you don't got
Exactly.
IG, you can go check him out on YouTube. Your
Plus,
YouTube.
we had Chris from Lost in Comics on there. And you can check out the replay of the nomination Lost in Comics special for 2022. I was a guest for the second year in a row. We talked about our favorite comic books and shit of the year. It was a great show. And
Chris is
upcoming
awesome,
this
dude.
week, you have you can look forward to also my top 20 comics of 2022. That video will be releasing. And next Friday, December 23rd, the 5th annual PCP Festivus stream, y'all.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Heck
Can't wait for
dude.
that one.
Can't believe you're
You
going
guys-
for a couple weeks,
You guys
man.
go at each other. I love it.
I can't believe I'm only taking a
I
1 week
love you, man, but I hate
hiatus,
when you do this.
but we can't be gone too long.
I'm not
The,
going at all, baby. I'm going year round. Just the type of guy I am.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
That's not
And
sad
Robbie-
at all.
You just started.
Robbie,
You
and
just started.
Robbie will be joining us the last show of the year.
There you go.
I will.
What's
Day
the
after
last show of the
Christmas.
year?
Robbie's triumphant debut.
Oh,
on
it's
Scarpath.
2001
High Tide
next
Sojourn.
week.
No, Scarpath's domain. Got to get the Sojourns out of it.
No. I said it's 2001 next week.
The
Week after.
Week after, yeah.
The week after.
Oh yeah,
that-
I'm gonna be
That
on
would
that
be
one,
next
I think.
week.
Hey, hell yeah.
We're already like at
Just
Monday.
hoping.
Right.
Next
No,
week
well,
would be Children of Men.
Right, next week's
This coming
Monday.
Monday.
This is
Dude, we're
Sunday.
already, dude. It's like almost Sunday now. People count Sundays.
In 2 days, Children of the Men.
Yeah, bro. Next week.
Whatever. 2
Next
weeks,
month.
whatever.
The
Next
day after
Monday.
Christmas, me and Fable will be there to talk about
This-
2001: A
This
Space
Monday,
Odyssey.
this
Yeah.
Monday, as you would say it, is Children of the Men. Next Monday will
Children of the
be
Men.
2001.
Both of their debuts.
My favorite thing about Scarpath's
Two
show
first
so
appearances.
far is that Perry's been on almost every single episode,
No,
except for
he
when his
hasn't.
power went out and when
He
Clockwork
missed it
Orange was
twice.
too fucking freaky for him.
He missed it twice. He didn't come on
Yeah.
Clockwork Orange because
I
it was
just-
too freaky for him.
That was just what I said.
No, that is
Understandable.
not when his
Understandable.
power was out.
Perry
No
gets,
shit, Dylan.
You
I
missed
just
it
said
twice.
that. He
You
is
said he
only
missed
out
it
for
once.
2 Man.
And I
Perry doesn't-
misheard
Perry
you,
doesn't
bro.
like
I thought
the
you
old
said he
get out
missed
and-
it once.
Look, that's Perry-ish behavior. Okay, we love
Say a
evolving.
bad
our
word
Angel,
about
by the way.
Perry, okay? My guy.
I would never,
Bad
man.
about that.
I was just bummed.
If you
because
add
I
an
really
ish to
thought he would
something,
be
it's-
perfect for
it's
Last
okay.
Starfighter, man.
That's our
But damn power
2023
went
bit,
out.
Steph. That's our
Well,
2023 bit is adding ish to everything.
Ish. Yeah.
Dylan kind of
I-
reminded
I-
me tonight
I
of
agree.
Perry when he admitted he hadn't seen any James Bond movies. I almost thought I was talking to Perry there for a second.
I mean, there's so many
I
of them,
haven't
Dude,
seen
I
though.
have
any
seen
Come on.
James Bond movies, just not
I've
the
seen them
Sean
all.
Connery
We just
ones.
did a goddamn podcast about it. I've seen them all so many
Oh,
times.
I think I've seen 2 James Bond movies my entire life.
Oh
Me-
my
No
God.
way. Are you
I've
serious?
seen
Outta
more
here,
than-
y'all.
I've seen more than
That's it.
Fable. I
You
just
tell
haven't
me
seen
you've seen
Sean
the entire
Connery.
Silent Night, Deadly Night franchise, but you haven't seen James Bond Beyond 2 movies.
Yeah, man. I
That's
haven't.
good.
I haven't.
Yeah,
I've
and
always
the-
We
and
are
all the
doing the
Pierce
Lord
Brosnan
Long
and
Run.
all
And the
the
Daniel Craig
Daniel
ones
Craig.
don't count, so
What?
take those out.
They count. They're
What are you
double
talking about?
movies.
Why do those
The
not
only,
count?
the only Daniel Craig movie that counts as a good
Layer
James Bond
Cake?
movie is the first one.
Layer Cake.
Oh,
Serial
shut
really?
the fuck up,
And you're gonna
Scarpad.
call
By the
a
way,
movie
Scarpad,
called
I'm not going to be able to make
Yeah,
it.
that's a
No,
Yeah.
If I want to know about James Bond's
2001 overrated.
private life and that he has a brother,
Even Quantum of
He's
Solace
made
is
that-
bad. Or
I
not-
love Quantum of Solace.
No, I was gonna say it's not the strongest, but I enjoyed it. Like
No, it is one of
that's
the strongest. God damn it! I don't give a shit what you say. I fucking love Quantum of
Casino
Solace.
Royale was
We might
okay.
have to cover some Bond.
Casino
Yeah,
Royale was
I don't hate
good.
Quantum of Solace. I don't think it
but
deserves all the
after
crap
that,
it gets.
Spectre
Better
was
than
horrible.
It's better than the Spectre. Yeah, I'll give you that. I didn't like
Spectre
Spectre.
was
I like
horrible.
Skyfall was
It
dope.
wasn't horrible.
Skyfall-
Skyfall.
Yeah,
Skyfall
Spectre was
was a
good.
good
I
one.
think No
Skyfall.
Time to Die was dope too.
Skyfall was dope.
You think it's better than
The
Skyfall?
problem is it just
No. My favorite Bond movie is Casino Royale.
Oh, yeah, that's a
behind
great
that is
one.
A bunch of Sean Connery. I'm just going to say that.
yeah, Casino Royale was a decent movie, but after
Dude,
that,
Dude,
they,
Double
when
movie,
they,
it's
when,
Cold
when they
Cold
tried
Five
was
focusing
fucking
on
incredible.
when they tried focusing on
N64.
making James Bond's home and private life part of the story, bad. And James
I mean,
Bond,
it-
and
Harry,
James
I
Bond
was there.
also James Bond also isn't one of these emo guys that's, oh, woe is me, look at my life, I'm so depressed, I'm James Bond. Fuck you, he's fucking James Bond.
Yeah,
He's
the
fucking all these
N64
women.
game.
Yeah, I
It's
never
the
thought
best
that
one.
Daniel Craig was a good James Bond,
Oh
but
my
the
God.
movies are still pretty cool.
But the
They're
movies are bad.
visually
The
really,
movies are
they
bad.
visually
Second
look
best
awesome.
N64 fucking game.
N64
N6,
game,
dude,
that's
right?
the best Bond shit
So
ever.
Casino
You know, I
Royale-
love that game. Don't get me
GoldenEye,
wrong,
baby.
but go back and play that shit. There's a lot of nostalgia
Oh,
attached to that
yeah,
game.
Dude,
Oh,
It's a-
GoldenEye and
Yeah,
fucking
looks
Pokemon
terrible.
GoldenEye, yeah,
Stadium
yeah,
are like the
yeah,
best
yeah.
Nintendo 64s.
Odd
It
job,
was-
baby.
It was good for
I
its
was always
time.
winning.
It was good for its time.
Yeah, for its
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
it was
absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dude, those were incredible for its time.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So who's got show and tell tonight, fellas?
I got something.
I actually have a few things.
Sick.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Let me
Steph's
just
got
grab
something. Let him go
Yeah.
first.
Oh, wait,
man.
hold on.
Yo,
Yeah,
no.
Let him go
All right,
first.
so I
Yeah,
think we
yeah,
gotta
that's
have
right,
Steph
that's
kick it
right.
off, man. He hasn't
All
done it
right.
in a while. My
Just like I'm
boy.
going
I'll
to show
do
you
it.
off my insect bukkake set.
Speaking of insect bukkake, these are supposed to be Christmas gifts, but the little kid in me just couldn't wait. Nick from our
Very
lovely group,
understandable.
Nick Comic Culture, and brother Joe and Bobby and sister Joe were kind enough to send me some gifts for this Christmas. And this is, I'm going to just show everything. Well, mostly everything. But this is from Brother Joe and Sister Joe. This cool little spider doll. Now, I know they probably gave this to me to give to my son. But we'll think about that.
He's like,
yeah,
fuck my son,
you
goddamn
got
it, fuck the kids, fuck the kids.
But this is really dope. They're very cute.
It is cute. It's charming.
Good. I like that one. All right. I'll get confused showing everything, so I'll just take this. All right. Good. Got this really cool Bob's Burgers shirt for me.
Dope.
Yeah. Very good cartoon. I love that. They got me these really cool movie poster of
I want to see
Avatar
that,
2. Yeah, I was trying to rewatch the first
one.
Man,
incredible.
Dude, that shit snuck up on everybody too. We're like, wait, that's out?
yeah. I was just like, what? It comes out already. But I missed the first. I didn't miss the first one in theaters, but I didn't get to see the IMAX 3D, and I think that's one of those movies where that's kind of the experience they're going for.
How crazy is the marketing though, man? Like, have you seen anything on your socials about this coming up?
No.
Exactly.
No.
That's so weird.
But apparently he's doing well.
Don't like the movie.
Yeah, he never. It's crazy, I don't think people see the irony in Cameron. It's like he had the highest grossing movie of all time for 10 years. And finally, when that was topped, he was the one beat himself with Avatar. That's crazy. Like
it was like when Disney like took over Fox, right? They were like, wait, Avatar? Fuck.
You know what's crazy? That every review I saw for that movie, everybody says, whether they liked it or hated, whatever the case with the story, but everybody said the same thing. You've never seen anything like it.
Something like that.
Yep. And that
makes me want to go see it.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, I missed the 3D the first time around, so.
I've not heard about that. I've seen you guys talk about this, but the Pop Star Assassin.
Oh yeah. They got some good covers on that one.
Is this not the art within the book?
I don't know. It might be.
Okay.
I only have one issue of that book, and only because of the cover. And I love that poster too. That poster's fire.
It was signed. Yeah, that was really neat. Thank you. From the Joes and Bobby. They got me this. I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I want to put this on my jean jacket. This cool ass Green Lantern patch.
Oh, that's fire! Oh yeah.
Got me this. Was this from you, Brother Joe, or Bobby? This is a Tales in the Hood pin. And I was talking about how I love that movie. So I thought that was cool. They sent me a Batman pin. Really cool. Those are definitely going on the jacket. And these are some cool like bottle cap art, but it's like
Yeah, those are dope. That's the genie?
That's
the
genie? Yep.
Yeah.
And then on this side I've got fucking Rogue badass. Sorry, I can't.
That's dope. You sent that to the wrong person, Brother Joe.
And then they sent me some really cool comics. They sent me a lovely note too. I'm not gonna read it, it's personal. But on their famous what is this called? The
letterheads.
Letterhead paper.
Yeah, it's dope.
But I think that's super cool. But they sent me this Power Man and Iron Fist issue. I think this is a beautiful cover. Written by Kurt Busiek. I did not know he did Power Man and Iron Fist. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. And this is a dope looking issue of Doctor Strange.
Just in time too, man. Doctor Strange getting
I believe this is I believe this is I want to say, was it Roger Stern? And of course, shout out to Clint's Comics. They sent me this lovely sticker. And also, this came with the t-shirt. I almost missed this. A cool little Bob's Burgers sticker.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to slap that on one of my comic boxes.
The boxes, yep. Oh, yeah.
All right. And on to our boy, Nikolai. He sent me this dope-ass Christmas ornament.
Yeah, boy.
The Bad Batch. That's so sick.
Mine's sitting proudly right in the front of my tree.
Yeah, mine too. Bro.
And I was like, looking at it on the inside, it's like ribbons
paper.
of like comic paper. That's so sick.
Did they shred a comic book up for us?
I think they did.
Oh.
I think this is actual comic paper. It's like
It
X-Men.
looks like comic paper, dude.
I think this is
Unless they
too
just
detailed.
bought it shredded, but dude, I'm telling you, dude. Because let me see can you see what's in there? Because like, do we all have different?
I got it.
This one, the one I has
it.
like Wolverine and Omega Red. I think it's
had
the
like
keyword.
Silver Surfer on mine, so I think they're all different,
okay.
man.
Dope.
The one time that I'll allow it, Nick.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, right. Dude, they
hard to
look
comic book,
awesome, bro. I love it.
Send me this dope magnet for the fridge. I think that's so neat because Manny sent me one. Maybe it was last year in 2021, but it was earlier. But those are still proudly on my fridge.
Heck yeah. Yeah, Nick's got
You guys know I love the
logo,
jacket
man.
pins, baby. I'm
I
gonna
love
proudly
this
rock
logo.
this.
That's like a perfect podcast logo.
Yeah. It gets the point across so
Straight
clearly.
I think it's pretty.
And Nick feel better, bro, because Nick wasn't feeling good. He missed today's show, so feel better, Nick.
Oh yeah. I woke up late. I'm not gonna lie. I woke up at like 3 p.m. and I was like, I had just clicked to watch I still gotta finish it, but I was confused. I was like, "Where's Nick?" And then it was Jasmine on there, which was cool to see.
You woke up
with Chris. I had a late night.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, bro.
You're like, why are you up so early? Steph's like, just getting in, motherfucker. Just getting in.
But this also dope little keychain, which I'm probably gonna rock.
You have to tell me behind.
By the way, fuck you, Nick, man. Why do you think I need another goddamn keychain? Come on.
Never enough keychains, like never enough Nicks.
Yeah.
But that was everything. So thank you, and Nick. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, sorry, bro.
Oh no, sir. I like the attention.
All right. Deserve all the spotlight, brother.
Yeah, man. So I got the same package as Missing Link. You know, I got my button on already.
Nice.
Rock the Nick Comic Culture button. I got my keychain on my keys already. Yeah.
Nice.
How
do you fit that shit in your pocket, man? That's all I'm saying.
You don't.
I'm one of those guys that gotta have something like this because I lose keys like nothing. So it's gotta be
real shit.
Jingly and anyway. I also got my Bad Batch Christmas ornament. So thank you, Nick. This is freaking amazing. This is one of those this will be on my tree for every year until I
bro, every year.
Yeah.
It's my favorite ornament I got. It's like the only unique ornament. All the other ones are just like random ones my girl got and lights. Now that I got
that's Nick's thing. Nick loves Christmas ornaments, so this is awesome. And these guys mean the world to me, as you guys know. I love every one of these dudes. So, rest in peace, JT, man. Love you, bro.
Love you, JT.
And finally, I got another Transformer because I always get Transformers, right? This time I got Rumble, the tape cassette from Soundwave. This is awesome.
Does he turn in? Oh wow!
He transforms into the tape cassette, and he has the little Rumble pylons.
He's got the boom, 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 boom. That's called right there, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Is that the smallest one in that line yet?
This is so tiny. This is so.
Yeah.
It's crazy. First we crack the shell, then we crack the nuts inside.
Station.
That's my haul.
That's all.
That's all.
That's a good haul.
Nice. All right. Scarpad's gone, so let's see, Robbie, what you got, my brother?
Well, I got the same shit from Nick, and I'll just show this. There's my ornament. Look at that. I don't even
have
have
comic you got in there.
I don't fucking know, man. It's just random gibberish, man. Like,
dude, yours is different.
Yeah, you got like special twirls.
Yours are like rolled, man. Ours is like
these are all rolled up, man. Right? Wow. So I didn't know if I was supposed to open this.
Ours was a rush job.
I didn't know if I was
no.
He made this one in January.
But
I didn't know if I was supposed to open them up and look at it, but this one, I love it because it just goes, they're here.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That says they're here. But dude, that's awesome. And if I put this on my Christmas tree, it would fall the fuck over because I got one of those little fiber optic, like 18-inch fucking Christmas trees. But this makes me want to get a real Christmas tree, man, because this is fucking awesome. This is not a real tree, because I don't believe in tree cruelty. My bad, tree-ish cruelty.
Tree-ish cruelty.
Anyway, there it is. We've showed that off tonight. The new Silent Night Deadly just came out this week on Veteran.
Yep.
Are the movies good? No, but it's worth it. So
it's
there you
worth
go.
it for 3 movies for $11.99 with a bunch
But I'll tell you what's
of
good.
features
What's
and
dope?
commentaries.
What's dope is the first one. So
Hey.
there's my Screen Factory there,
That's a
and
good
then
cover.
part 2 with the slip, because I didn't get part 1 with the slip, but it's okay.
Yeah.
So I did this thing on Sunday. I had people reaching out saying, "Hey, Robbie, I want to send you a Christmas gift. What do you want?" So on my Rockin' Robbie Live on Sunday,
Dang,
I shared my
good.
Amazon wish list, right?
Lucky.
And I didn't know if I would get shit, but I got shit. And I'm going to share it again tomorrow night. But
I bet you are.
somebody anonymously sent me The Hateful Eight from my wish
Great
list.
film.
Nice.
That was
I
anonymously.
love that. That's a
Twitch.
good winter film.
Twitch picked this one from my wish
Yo.
list. Stop from my mom was
Ooh,
shoot.
the VHS slip.
Dude, I forgot that this was on my wish list. And when I got this and I saw it was from Twitch, I just fucking laughed so hard. I was like, I'm restructuring PCP movie night for 2023 to fit this one in. And yeah, just like my When a Stranger Calls and Happy Birthday to me, it's that VHS fucking slip, which I love.
I love those slips.
This is one I bought for myself before I shared my my wish list. But I finally got my Warlock collection, y'all.
Oh, nice.
So Dylan, I'm ready whenever you are, because I've never seen part 3, which I didn't realize was released in 1999.
I've only seen part 1.
Dude, part 3 has
I've seen 1 and
Ashley
2.
Lawrence in it, man.
Who's in it?
Ashley Lawrence.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Kirsty
Yeah.
from Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Come on.
I had
Hell
no
yeah.
idea she's in that.
This one was sent to me
Real
anonymously.
screen queen.
If you send me a gift, by the way, from my Amazon wish list, let me know who you are so I can send you something back in return. That's the whole point. It's like a gift exchange. So anybody that sends me something, they're going to get something in return. Somebody anonymously sent me House
Oh,
First
nice.
one. Because I've
Hell
had
yeah.
the second one,
I
but I've
need
never
the
been able to
second
get
Seen
it.
those.
And here's what's
I have
crazy.
the first one,
They
dude.
sent me the British version of it,
Nice.
Oh, okay.
which was probably cheaper for them.
Well, it's a
They're
hard
from the
one.
UK?
The first one's
But it's
sometimes
still,
hard
yeah,
to
this is
get.
the UK European release, but it works for me on my Blu-ray.
I think I want to do 1 and 2 eventually on the channel too.
And
so
then, believe it or not, I
I
got
need to still get to.
3 fucking anonymous random ass Blu-rays.
Wow.
Scarpad, was this you? Did you send me this trauma?
I did, yes.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
I already
okay.
have this, homie.
Oh, we gift it then.
Well, here's the thing: I don't have the slip.
Oh,
I got it on Amazon.
That slip's worth $50, man.
I know, so I got it on Amazon, not Vinegar Syndrome. So I'm going to keep that slip. Thank you, Scarpad. I thought that was you. However, I'm going to send this to Dylan for his
Okay.
giveaway
That's fine.
Nice.
okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have
or the
that.
giveaway. But yeah, dude,
My
Scarpad,
man.
thank you so much, because I was trying to be cheap, and I bought it on Amazon, and I was like, God damn it, I'm not going to get the slip.
You'll never
Scarpad,
get
I
this
love you
right.
so much. This is awesome. This slip is beautiful.
It's like
Vinegar
heavy
Syndrome.
cardboard too, man.
Let me
have
see
the
the back
best
of the slip.
Listen to this. Y'all
Yeah.
hear
There you
that?
go.
It's like
That's
wood.
that's
There
a
you
thick
go.
slip.
Dude,
Yeah.
Vinegar
That's a
Syndrome.
pretty thick slip.
There's some slip bukkake coming at me. Anyway, all right. Anyway, my final thing is this.
Iron slip.
I finally picked this up. I've been wanting to get this for a while. It's the Christmas season. I said, do it now so I can open it up for my final Rockin' Robbie Live tomorrow night of the year. I got my gizmo.
There
Nice.
we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's got the Santa hat and shit, right? So
I love it. I love
we're gonna
it.
open that up
Yeah,
tomorrow
yeah.
night to go along with my Santa.
Movie.
There's
Oh,
my
yeah.
Santa
Love it.
stripe,
I
There's
love
my
that one. I
Santa
still need to
Yoda.
get that one, dude.
and there's my Santa spawn. So
I
now
got my
I
Oh,
Gizmo
wow.
last year for Christmas.
hell yeah. So yeah, that's what I got. So Scarpad, thank you so
Fire.
much. man.
Station.
Dude, that's a 6 slip. Yeah, dude, I got mine last year for Christmas, Robbie.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna open mine up tomorrow night.
I still have never opened mine.
In the post credits of Rockin' Robbie Live. I don't know how many. A good 23 people have caught on to the idea that we do
Yeah.
post credits on Rockin' Robbie Live. I'm also going to be trying out. Mike
The
hooked
Bad
me up
Batch, man.
with the new LeBron James ruffles, which are flaming hot cheddar and sour cream. And I'm like,
Those are pretty good.
Damn, Braun, I bet that's delicious.
Yeah, they're not good because of LeBron, but they're decent.
I'll tell you what, man.
I love
Watch the
cheddar
Lakers
cheese.
last night. AD went out at the end of the first half, and the Lakers dominated the fucking Nuggets. And AD was out of the game. Braun was amazing. New people were amazing, like Christie. And I'm just gonna say this: Russ with another triple double. Come on, my man. Last week, kind of got a triple double. Anyway.
Yeah, LeBron.
Not the Kobe Lakers.
Lakers!
The goddamn
Lakers!
The
Warriors win again.
They're
I'm more of a Golden State fan
right now, man.
Hey, Robbie, when did Dario Argento do Trauma? It was that
it's like
that
early
was
'90s, right? It's like
that, so that was way after.
It's got his other daughter in it. It's not Ozia, but it's his other daughter. This one's good though. This might be, some consider this his last good movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, well, I'm excited to check it out, bro.
You've never seen it?
Never. That's why I was asking.
I'll just send this to you. Fuck the giveaway then, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, Dylan already planned on that. He's like, he has to give away to me.
I'm sending you something else.
I got a shit
I'll
ton
let you know
to
this.
give away.
I don't know if people noticed when I did the Kayfabe Tober shit on Instagram, but I did a Jason Voorhees, right? I did a piece of Jason Voorhees. I'm going to send that to you to give away in your gift. Original art.
Right, yeah, but you know I own all those already, so.
But yeah,
But
you
I
can
need
take
Trauma
this
for
unless
the collect.
Scarpat send it to you too. But I'm going to keep the slip, Dylan. Sorry.
That's fine, bro. You're a bigger Argento fan.
Nah, I'm just casual, man. I'm a casual.
I don't know.
Argento
I
fan.
don't, maybe Scarpat had the freaking slip sent to me. I don't know.
Like I'm a casual Transformers fan.
But
If I get a random Italian film in the mail, if I get a
Wow.
random Italian film in the mail, I'm like, Scarpad do this?
So, yeah,
Yo, I
most
got some
likely,
Transformers figures to show you. Someone was showing me this figure the other day. They're called like Ninjoids, and they're like they're like pops almost, but more detailed. You would, I'll get the picture and send it to you. But he sent it to me, and I immediately thought of you. I was like, oh, I can't open this one.
As long as they're not GoBots, we're good, man.
Mhm.
Fuck you. GoBots are awesome.
That's why
And
Drax
they're
beat him up.
MCU canon
That's
now.
why Drax beat him up.
They're MCU canon. GoBots.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
Well then, Robbie, we'll probably have to figure out one day. But we'll do set up that giveaway for obviously like 2023.
I'm going to send you a package of stuff, including original art from me. I'm going to send you the Trauma. Do what you will with it. I want to send you some other things too. So
yeah, well,
we got to get that giveaway going.
We're gonna get the. You got to tell me how we'll do the giveaway because I got a bunch of comics and a couple videos and some other things that we'll go with what you send and we'll get a nice ass little 1K.
Are we allowed to participate on panel?
Huh?
Yes.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
Oh wait,
bro.
in the giveaway or participating
In the
donating
giveaway.
stuff for the giveaway?
Yeah.
I mean, we will donate.
No,
but
I don't think
can
any
we?
VHS crew should be able to win it. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I know you're right.
Oh yeah. Well, but
But
yeah.
if you got something you want to donate to the package, like even maybe like I'm sure DHS viewers would love even fucking the most random thing you can find signed by you. You know what I'm saying? Like people
That's
love
true.
that.
Yeah.
Because obviously we do the station. So Two Gun last year donated a couple like Bill and Ted station homage covers. So I have like 2 separate ones of that, and then I have 2 of the same, which all those like I'll probably do one giveaway where they get that, and then I'll have like a runner-up where they get one of those comics.
That would be dope.
And I'm
Yeah.
giving away the pair of shoes I wore when I won the NBA championship. Don't expect those.
My like Mike's, baby.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my LA Gears from 1991. Just kidding.
I'm not.
He's like, I
giving
never
away
won.
goddamn
I would never won. I always played with no socks.
Scarpad's like, I'm giving away my Silent Night,
I got
Deadly
2
Night
kids.
3, 4, and 5. And Blu-ray.
I'll be giving away this.
All right, Scarpa, what you got, brother?
I've had a few 1/6 figures before, but this is probably my coolest favorite 1/6 figure.
I like your shirt, by the way.
It's the New Wave Toys M90
Oh, nice.
JVC
That's
replica boombox.
Bro, look at that ghetto blaster.
This is a ghetto blaster.
Put it on your
from
shoulder.
1981. Look at this, baby.
Heck yeah.
Turn
Yeah.
into a
Your
robot.
head.
That's what I want to know.
I also have the small mini. This is AM, FM, and Bluetooth. It sounds really, really good, actually. Comes with a little non-working tape drive, even a little cassette.
Wow.
Does that transform into Ravage or some shit?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I want to.
Shit, after I've seen that one Optimus Prime, I wouldn't be surprised if that turned into a damn
This
robot.
was one of the more classic boomboxes of the day. You guys probably won't know.
That's a weird
Those are
stretch.
dope, man.
All right, so what else I got? Let's show some of this. Oh, got season box set
Nice.
in search of Lindy Moore.
Oh yeah.
This show scared the living shit out of me when I was a kid. The music in the show. Go watch season 2's Alien Abduction show. And when I was a kid, like 13 years old, 12 year old, it scared the shit out of me. More than fucking Mickey Rooney, let me tell you that.
I'll tell you, I told you, we were talking in the chat about that. I loved that show, watching reruns when I was a kid. It used to scare the shit out of me too. And thank you for putting it on Scarpad Plus.
Work in progress. It's coming along slowly.
Scarpad Plus, I like that.
That's what you should name your thing, man.
The Missing with Tommy Lee Jones. I understand.
Oh,
Dylan told me
shit. You just unlocked the memory in my head, bro. Look at that.
I told him to get that because he's never
Dylan told me
seen it.
I've never seen it, so
it was like $8, Robbie.
It's a Shout Select. Shout Select.
Yeah,
that's a good movie, man. Really,
dude, that's a really good movie. I love that film. Ron Howard, baby.
Little Shop of Horrors, the director's cut and Blu-ray.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, is that got the original
cover?
This has got the original. This has got the director's cut and the theatrical. It has both.
Dude, the original ending, like they spoilers, the plants take over the world. They kill everybody.
Dude,
that would have been better. Yeah.
Like the Bullet Train, which was ridiculous. It was like $10.
I still haven't seen it.
And I saw that.
Better than Silent
Night,
Night 4.
Yes.
Hell yes. Better than.
Dude,
Smile in 4K.
Oh, nice.
And I still haven't.
I still have to check that out. Yeah.
Is that a Rotten Tomato sticker on the front?
Yeah, I know. I hate those things.
I hate that shit on movies nowadays. I'm like, take that fucking Rotten Tomato shit off of there.
Picked up the 4K on Highlander.
I wish we could rate Rotten Tomatoes.
And this is the director's cut as well.
Dude, Dylan shared that, or you shared that. I need to pick that up.
I shared it because I was
debating. I haven't watched this yet. I don't think it's going to be very good, but I picked it up. It was cheap.
Yeah, it should be.
I still haven't watched it.
Die Hard in 4K, Christmas movie.
Nice.
One of the best Christmas movies, man.
Yeah.
Clerks 2.
That's a good one. That's not the first one, but it's not a bad movie.
The whole goddamn movie ends with a goddamn goat fucking porno show.
Oh, it's a donkey show.
My bad.
Rambo Last Blood. I only bought this because it was $5. To me, it was Taken. It was a shit poor way to close the Rambo.
Don't worry, they're doing a part 6. I call that one Rambo Home Alone.
Yeah. It's actually one of my favorite Rambo movies, just Rambo.
Mine too.
Dude,
that is my favorite Rambo movie.
What the fuck, mate? What the fuck? That's what you get for trespassing in a fucking Burma.
That's my favorite Rambo, dude.
I fucking love that movie.
4K, The Dark Crystal.
Yeah.
Dope.
In the Age of Wonder.
Damn, bro.
The most serious puppet movie of all time.
I also
puppets make you cry.
Yeah.
I picked up Steelbook of Dale, Tucker, Dale and Evil versus Evil.
That's a good movie.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that is a good movie.
Interesting cover.
What's his name? Alan Tudyk is in it.
One of the better of the recent Star Wars movies, Solo.
Yeah,
it's the best.
Yeah.
It's probably the best Disney Star Wars movie they've made so far.
Right? That's a good it's a good Western
Super
train
underrated.
heist.
Dude, that's a good one. I'm glad you guys like.
Everybody's like, Solo fucking sucks.
I like it better than Rogue One.
Yeah,
I debate that. Those are my two favorite of the Disney saga, though.
People only like Rogue One because Darth Vader shows up at the end. Let's be honest.
The characters in it were dope. Like the little squad, the Suicide Squad. The concept was cool.
So Carrie in 4K came out this week.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
A lot of young Bush in
And
that
then,
one.
and then they had a sale, Indicator sale. Indicator is
That's
a
4K Bush.
is a boutique label from. Indicator is a 4K label from Australia, but they put out a lot of movies that are out of print or you can't find. Also,
They got Surf Ninjas, bro, because I'm looking for Surf Ninjas.
I think they do. It's most of them are multi-region, so you can play them anywhere. And a couple of them are region Bs. But I picked a couple of these up. Like I can't find this anywhere, so this is The Wolf with Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's out of print every place, so I picked that up.
I
Surf
want to watch that
Ninjas
one as
is,
an adult. I watched that one as a kid, and I was like, I'm
Wolf.
confused.
Body Double, Brian
It's
De
not
Palma's
good as
Body
a
Double.
kid. It's better
Yeah,
as an adult.
That's one of them sexy De Palma films, man.
One of my personal favorites from the 60s, H.G. Wells' First Men in the Moon. I love this movie.
Nice. I've never seen
Wow,
it.
That's where the guys from the 1800s blast off and go to the moon. Really fun
Ooh.
movie.
That looks really good. That
You
cover.
said guys from the 1800s? What?
Yeah, 1800. They blast off from Victorian England and they land on the moon, and it's
That's
pretty
it's
good.
like that the planetary shit that Warren Ellis did,
That is
right?
a
Where they just
weird
like
touch.
put like
Right.
old school fucking gunpowder
And
in
a
a
ball.
rocket, launch them off.
Yeah.
This is the indicator version of Revenge of Frankenstein. I'm
Nice.
Oh,
not
nice.
big on that cover though, but
That's all I need to finish my Hammer Frankenstein run. Where'd you get that? Amazon?
no, I got from Indicator, which is a boutique label. I forget who was carrying it, where I got these from. I think I checked my collection, and I think I have this already. So if I do, I'll send it to you, Robbie.
Oh, you ain't gotta do that, man. Just send me a link. I'll buy it.
No, I mean I'll check and see what I have.
If you already have it, send it. to me.
What are me and Steph like chopped liver over here? What's going on?
It's the only one I need, Fable. Come on.
This looked cool as hell. 1958, Night of the Demon.
We're
Look at that.
casuals.
Oh,
Dude, that movie
yo.
is
What happened?
awesome.
What did I miss?
Dude,
Any
dude,
relation
that
to Night of
movie-
the Comets?
That movie's
That's the
fucking
original.
awesome, man.
That's
Like
the original
seriously,
Night of the Demon.
Damn, it looks sweet.
that
What-
movie
Yeah.
is no
what were you
shit.
saying
Like,
about
that's the
Revenge of the
50s one, you said?
Frankenstein?
That's
Yeah.
the 50s one?
Yeah.
Dude, I found out about that on a Christopher Lee horror documentary that he did one time, and we
Oh, wow.
fucking watched it. That movie is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's British.
What year did it come out?
Yeah.
58, 57.
50, okay.
Damn.
Okay.
And it's got, look at all
Way
the
back like a
freaking-
Maybach.
Look at all the goddamn features they have indicator packs on these discs.
Dude, that movie's really good.
And,
Really
the other thing
fucking
I'll say real quick, I was telling, I think I said this in the chat. These movies, because I rip a lot of stuff to Plex, I see like an average Blu-ray is like maybe 25 to 30 gig at the most, but sometimes they're less, which means they're uncompressed and they look really good. These movies are almost all 40 gigabytes,
Damn.
and they look phenomenal. Of course, they weren't printing this, they weren't published in this country.
But we got region-free players, baby.
I picked up Dr. Sardonicus, which I don't know if anybody remembers this. This is the guy who was one of the inspirations for the Joker with that smile on his face,
Ah.
the frozen smile.
Gary says it's an English Blu-ray company. But
Australian.
you said Did you say Indicator
thought-
or Vindicator?
Indicate. I thought they were Australian. They might be English. Well, we're English.
It's
Maybe
the
it's like-
same
it might be
goddamn
you.
It's the same thing.
My bad. Yeah, King.
They
It's
talk
King
with
now,
an
right?
accent.
Don't
It's the
you
same.
don't you condescend to
Vindicator,
Australians,
indicator-ish.
okay?
Good night, mate.
Mad Dog Morgan with Dennis Hopper. It's a Western from the 70s.
Oh, never seen
Oh,
that.
shit.
Oh yeah, never saw that one.
Well,
Looks like
you didn't
Wolverine.
have Revenge of isn't Revenge of Frankenstein on Warner Archive?
Yeah,
No.
that's the one. That's the one I have, and I might send Robbie.
Well,
Oh.
it's not available anymore, man. I'll tell you that.
It's not available anymore?
It's
I
the
think
one
so.
I don't have because that's the second one, right?
Like this
What?
was this
Dude,
movie
I
was
need that
on.
one too. I was
this
gonna get it
movie-
because it used to be cheap.
This movie
How
was
is that not
on.
available? What the hell? That's
This
weird.
movie was on one of the Hammer box sets, but this is the indicated limited edition version of it. Comes with the Blu-ray, the book, and it comes with these cool lobby cards. This
I like
is
that
the
box art.
Creatures the World Forgot. Now, this is both the PG and the nudie
Yeah,
version of
boy.
it. And I
Oh, yeah.
believe Carolyn Monroe is in this movie as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
brother.
version.
Creatures that the World
I'm gonna
Forgot.
get that one.
She was in that musical number last night on Joe Bob,
Right,
right?
that's right, yeah.
Don't open
Yeah.
till Christmas, which I really like that movie, Dylan. We should do that next year. It sucks.
Another-
but it's really good.
Another one I've been waiting, trying to get. I couldn't get it here. It was out of print here, but this is the Road Games with Jamie Lee Curtis and Stacey Keach.
Nice.
Oh, what? I've never heard of any of this shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that's an Australian
Yes.
like thriller kind of.
I saw that back in like early 20s, man. I love
Dude, I got that 2 months ago from Scream Factory with the slip. I couldn't fucking believe it. I could not believe it.
I've never seen
Nobody
this, but
remembers
I can't believe that fucking Glenn Ford and the girl from Little House on the Prairie is in a Happy Birthday to Me.
I
But
fucking
this-
love that goddamn movie.
But this movie has a pretty stellar cast. I don't know how much of a part they have. And it was directed by J. Lee Thompson, who used to direct a shitload of like Clint Eastwood shit. So
Yeah. Have you seen that one yet?
I've never seen it.
Dude, we covered that this year on my
Yeah.
birthday on PCP Movie Night. So after you watch it, you should watch that because it was. I think me and Verno were the only ones who liked it, if I remember correctly.
And finally, these
Yeah,
are
Verno
both
loved it.
It's a good one though.
these are both classics of stop motion animation. Harryhausen, The Golden Voyage of Sinbad. This is with the
Nice.
Minotaur fighting the army there, and the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. That's the one with the rock monsters and the two-headed
So
turkey
you
monster.
discovered a new goddamn Blu-ray boutique label and you went ham this week, bro.
Bought 'em out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're only like $9 each.
Oh, dude,
wow.
that's awesome.
So I got all those for like $100.
I got
But
the
both these movies are wicked fun. If you've never seen them, watch them.
I got that Mill Creek Happy Birthday to Me, which has the VHS slip, which I love
That
those
one's
goddamn
awesome.
movies so much, man.
Yeah, this one's got. This is a. Most of these have all been sourced by four new sources, and this has not a ton of stuff, but it has some features on it.
Doesn't it have a 4K scan?
That was my
Yes,
favorite.
Yeah,
like,
it does. Most
that
of
was
them
my
do.
favorite VHS cover when I was a kid. That's why I'm obsessed with
Mine.
that movie. That like that
Yeah,
kebab
that's
through the fucking mouth,
Heck
Like-
yeah.
and they do it in the movie. So like they actually did it.
So that's this week's haul.
Yeah, it's good.
Nice.
Well done.
I love anytime somebody mentions Happy Birthday to Me. That's why I loved In Search of Darkness Part 3 because they finally mentioned that goddamn
I
movie.
know, dude.
I thought I
I
was
was
the
waiting
only
for him
one,
to.
man.
I
I
was
think you
waiting
figured
for
it
him to
out,
mention
Figure
it.
Drawing. I think you figured it out.
All right.
That's a good movie, man.
So yeah, Scarp had showed a bunch of these off already, but man, I got this. But sadly, as you can see, it came with a fucking like hole in the slip. Like,
What?
You better fucking call Amazon right now, motherfucker.
Oh,
Yeah, the
No,
phone
dude,
bill
I
goes.
I didn't even do it. I didn't want to deal with Amazon getting another one. Like,
Get on the
because,
phone
dude, it's
to
like a
Bezos.
$30
Hold
Blu-ray.
on.
So
I'll help you
I
out.
just hit up
Siri,
Scream Factory, and they said
call
they'd send me a
Amazon.
replacement. I mean, I had to show. They're like, we need proof and pictures of purchase, and
Alexa.
I'm like, okay, dude.
They got
but
your goddamn picture and fucking handle on the wall in the
Dude,
office. The
It
screen.
Yeah, real
has,
shit.
dude, it has like clear glue. You can't see it on here, but there's like a layer of clear glue
No, that
around
will
the
not
thing
stand.
too.
That will not
I don't
stand.
know
You
what
do
the
not
fuck
get
they
holes
did to this,
in slips. You're bugging. You gotta
Dylan, are you
Yeah.
sure that was glue?
dude.
It was
It,
insect
It might have
They
been
did.
some
I don't
insect
know.
bukkake.
Maybe.
Could
But dude,
have been some
it doesn't
man
even
glue.
have reversible slips, so I was a little bummed
Oh.
about that. What the fuck is
Yeah.
Scream doing? Like,
Yeah,
they
what are
are
they doing
known
with the
for the
4Ks? They're
reversible
trying to
artwork.
make me feel better.
I guess so, dude. Die Hard on 4K just in time for Christmas. And Rambo Last Blood, which I think I'll have a digital code for both of these for
It's
this
Rambo
and
Home
Die
Alone.
Hard because Scarpad gave me his before I
If
got
anybody's
mine.
seen that movie, that's Home Alone.
Huh?
That's
It's
what that
taken.
Oh, yeah,
it's like
yeah.
taken. It's taken too.
And another one I needed for the Vestron, it went down to like $8, so I picked it up.
Nice.
Yeah, good movie. Like great cover.
I thought about getting that. Is that worth it?
It's okay.
I've never
it's an
seen
okay
it.
movie. It's an okay,
I've never
it's
seen
pretty
it,
good.
but I need to own all the Vestrons for the collection.
Yeah,
And
I
it
would
was
say- I
literally-
would-
it was
Is it
$8.
worth it?
Oh,
I would say it's worth it. It's worth
I was at
it.
Walmart.
And that,
one day,
yeah,
I saw it.
Scarpad told me that this was really good, so that's why I was like $8.
All right, hold on.
Pick it up.
Why do you want Vestron so bad? Because that's a big.
Because they're
thing. I want
numbered on the
all
side,
Vestron.
and he has all of them so far.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and I have all of them with the slips except for fucking one, motherfuckers.
My first
But,
Vestron.
yeah,
my
no,
first
dude,
Vestron Blu-ray.
dude, Vestron is a boutique label that fucking
Wow.
does a lot of special. Dude, they're a boutique
It's a
label.
boutique label. It used to be a
Like, what are you
production
gonna say?
company back in
Well,
the day.
they're a
It used to be
boutique label.
Used to be a production company. We've covered
Exactly.
several of their movies
They're
here.
the ones
Yeah,
who
I
did
guess.
direct to VHS. They're the only reason why horror fucking lasted so
listen.
long.
Once you
probably,
said
and direct to
once you said
video.
once you said they put numbers on the side, I totally understand.
Right.
I have
Like
a-
Criterion.
So no more needed to be
Yeah.
said. I know.
Yeah.
But
This was
Scarpad,
I'll just say
28.
this,
This
though.
was
The
28.
first time I ever bought a Vestron video Blu-ray, I was walking down Walmart and I saw Little Monsters there for like $6,
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
right?
Little
Nice.
Monsters?
Yeah.
and their
Nice.
prices are ridiculously awesome.
Exactly. For
Yeah,
a
they're
boutique
cheap.
label.
Yeah.
they always do like new masters scans on them. They're like Vestron was one of those companies that have been around forever. They did so many direct. They worked with Charlie Band. They put out so many of our classics.
Oh, they did
direct to VA. Like we would have never got the VHSs of so many great horror films if it wasn't for Vestron. So
there's a lot of Brian using
fucking show them some love, Scarpad. They're freaking boutique, and they beat everybody on prices naturally without any sales. So you got.
And if you're wondering, hey Robbie, Rockin' Robbie, what Vestron Blu-ray should I buy first? Return of the Living Dead Part 3. Come on, man.
Yeah, or fucking Blood Diner. Or Blood Diner.
Or Blood Diner.
Scarpad said this is one of the worst 4Ks, so I gotta check it out because if it's that bad, I might send it back and get the Blu-ray.
It's probably better than the Blu-ray, but
why is it so bad then on 4K? I don't understand why that makes any sense.
Well, Google it, you'll see.
That slip with a hole in it is a 3.0. Dude, that's a fucking bummer. I can't believe it had a hole on it, bro.
I love it.
Screen Factory at least said there was going to be another one.
It was hole-ish.
I got the Northman, but no slip. Scarpad, did you get a slip on yours?
I did not.
No. I'm surprised.
Can I tell you a secret, Dylan?
You got to take that back then.
I might.
Can I tell y'all a secret?
What?
That's my favorite movie of the year.
Really?
Northman.
I better watch it.
Ooh, that's a
I enjoyed it. I mean, I got it for like $8. Looper. I don't remember like loving this, but Scarpad was
that's a great movie.
The 4K is incredible. So
that's a very good movie.
Like $8 as well. But if I rewatch it and I don't like it, I might send it back.
That was directed by Ryan Johnson. Knives Out. And
I love Knives Out. And
you mean the guy that fucking ruined Star Wars with that bullshit?
Yeah.
He directed some of the best episodes of Breaking Bad. Let's give him his credit.
I heard he was fucked up.
Well, he redeemed himself with Knives Out, but
hell yeah,
can't get over.
Let's be honest.
That Star Wars
Best-ish.
But The Missing, Ron Howard, baby, so goddamn good. And this has the extended cut of the film, including 17 extra minutes of it. So I'm excited to check that out. I fucking love this movie. This one kind of scared me back in the day, man.
Was it Ghost Steals the Baby or a Dingo?
What?
Was it a ghost that stole the bingo?
What are you
talking
about?
Doesn't the baby
bingo?
What? The dingo stole my baby, mate.
Bro, what, dude? You're the one talking about Australian films. What the hell are you talking about?
Dylan,
dude,
you said
you've
that
never
had
even
17 minutes of lost footage?
It says it has 17 minutes of additional material.
Well, it's no longer called missing; it's called found.
Yeah. Well, it has the regular and then the found footage. You know what I mean?
So it's got missing and it's got found. Missing Part 2, found.
I got The Dark Crystal. Had to. I fucking love this film. I'm waiting for my Labyrinth on 4K to come too, because these were both $8. But man, bummer, because Scarpads came brand new in regular wrap. Mine came resealed, so mine was a fucking return. And
Did you call him? Did you call
I'm about to. I'm about to.
Send that shit back.
When you send, what they do is when you send,
do you know who I am?
When you send 40 movies back,
if you don't, you better fucking find out.
You get
the caller ID.
If you ever want me to review one of your fucking movies again, you better send me a fucking new copy with a slip pristine.
Oh, you don't got
about to take a huge loss.
Print one up.
I will go scorch earth on your asses, motherfucker.
And find me a slip.
I'm talking
find
scorch earth 3.
You better bring me 2 slips, reversible. 2 goddamn 3D hologram slips.
You better call him. Tell me you had some man.
I want a die-cut lenticular slip.
Yeah.
Tell me Carrie had some spermatozoa on it.
Dude, I got this for like 12, so that was like $6 a movie.
Oh, worth it. Hell yeah.
$12 too much for those movies, man.
Yeah.
Trust me.
No, come on, man.
Those movies
No,
suck
dude.
worse than these silent
The first one, the first
Tobey
one.
Maguire ones were like 30, and I was like, I'm waiting for those to come down because they don't even come with the slip. They just never came with the slip.
They had a better relationship with Emma and Gwen and Peter than Mary Jane and Peter. And
hot take.
I was debating on sending him back just because I spent.
Oh, you're sending those back too now? What the fuck?
Silent Night, Deadly Night 4
No, dude, because
Initiation
I
is
said
better than
dude,
any
you know I
Spider-Man
fucking
film.
You're
with
gonna
Andrew
get
Garfield.
Dylan.
Robbie's
Dylan,
smoking something
gonna
other
get
than
on
weed
that list,
tonight.
I'm
Dylan.
smoking
Good
some
stuff.
good weed, man. But I'm gonna tell you this: Silent Night,
you're
Deadly
gonna get
Night
on that list, the
4
return list,
Bro.
man.
Initiation's
you,
better than
bro.
any
You
Andrew
can't
Garfield
turn-
Spider-Man
you
film.
can't
That
turn
I
includes
haven't-
No Way Home.
I haven't
That
been this
includes No
shocked
Way
since
Home.
you said Poltergeist 3 was the greatest.
Exorcist 3,
Thriller.
you piece of
Well,
shit. I
will-
hate Poltergeist.
Exorcist 3. I didn't say fucking Exorcist 3.
No.
I was thinking of a better movie. I'm
No
sorry.
way.
I was thinking of a better movie.
Poltergeist 3 is better than all Silent Night movies.
That's why I said I was thinking of a
Fuck
better
you.
movie.
Get the fuck out
Love
of
you.
here.
Happy holidays.
You ever
Love
even seen
you.
the first one?
Huh?
But yeah,
I
no,
I did like Dennis Leary. Dennis Leary was good.
This
as
is
a
what
Flash.
happens when we get to
What
the
the
end of
fuck
year
are we
2 at
talking about?
Dylan's
Dennis
Forge.
Leary.
Dennis Leary's in those fucking Spider-Man movies as the father. I did like him in those.
Dude,
He
he's
is.
in it for
He's
like
Captain
5
Space.
minutes.
He has a little bit bigger
Listen,
part.
Emma Stone
Dude,
was
no.
badass.
Andrew
as
Garfield
But I was
Spider-Man
debating on
was
taking
so
these back because
I
I
totally
fucking
forgot.
don't have the
I'm not
money.
hearing that.
Scarpet,
I totally
you know,
forgot
I
Dennis
missed
Leary
like
was in
3
those.
weeks of work because
Wow.
I had that kidney infection. So yeah, I'm tight on money, man. That's why I was gonna send it back.
Hold on a second. Steph keeps going. Black Adam's not good because The Rock is The Rock.
I didn't say it wasn't good. I didn't say it wasn't good.
Andrew Garfield is Spider-Man? You trying to tell me Andrew Garfield is Spider-Man?
Hold on, no. You know,
Yeah.
I will
That
say
was-
I
that
always thought
was
that
a-
if you took Toby's Spider-Man or Toby's Peter Parker
Yeah.
and you had Andrew Garfield act, Garfield was a better Spider-Man. He had
When was
the
last
better
time
quips.
You saw Peter Parker fucking like get a date.
No,
with
I'm
the
not.
chick and
These
sneak
are my
her through the
favorite.
fucking hallways.
How many times have I criticized? I thought his Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker was way too cool, way too edgy. He skateboarded, he drew, he was a scientist, a photographer.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He's the
Silent
best
Night, Deadly
Spider-Man.
Night 4 is better.
No, I'm not going that far. I'm not going that
There's
far.
been iterations of
Ridiculous.
Spider-Man has
That's
been like
ridiculous.
that.
Amazing Spider-Man was way better than 2. Even though 2 had a great, but that scene was amazing with Gwen when she broke her back.
The best Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
I
film was
picked up
Tom Holland.
Haunt on Blu-ray because
Hey.
it finally got a fucking Blu-ray release from Ronin Flicks, and
Why not
I
get
had
a-
like the
Why didn't
shitty
you send me a
DVD
link for that,
copy.
Dylan? Why didn't you
What?
send me a link?
Bring it back.
What?
Why didn't you send me a link for that?
I'll send you the link.
Yeah, send me a link. I love
will.
that movie. I love that movie.
I know. Well, I wanted to see how it looked at first because I didn't know Ronin Flicks put it out. I didn't know if it was like a fucking bootleg or something.
Does it look
at
better
first.
than Silent Night, Deadly Night 3?
Yeah.
Most movies do.
I didn't know if it was a fucking
Is it in
bootleg.
widescreen?
That's why I didn't want to tell you.
Is it widescreen?
I'm
No,
telling
dude,
y'all,
it's fucking full screen.
Oh shit, I hate full screen.
we should watch Silent
Or,
Night,
dude,
Deadly
it's a
Night 3
fucking-
together,
dude, the
guys.
movie
Yeah,
came
it's-
out in like 2018. Of course, it's fucking widescreen.
Oh, damn it.
The
Scarpad
dude.
forgets that these Silent Night, Deadly Night movies were made for
what was
video.
it? Screenbox did that Pennywise documentary, and then I found out that they also had a Pet Cemetery one,
Nice.
which I have not seen
I
any
like
of
that
this.
cover.
So, Unearthed and Untold, The Path to Pet Cemetery. So I'm hyped to check this out.
What the
It's an
fuck?
hour and a half.
How do you feel an hour and a half of a documentary about that?
I don't know, man. It's the first one. It's probably got a bunch of behind the scenes and shit, but dude, I'm hyped to check it out. What do you mean? Don't hate on it, bro.
I'm
You
fucking
haven't
with you,
even
man. I
seen-
love that movie. Come on.
I know, and you haven't even seen the Pennywise
Part one
one.
was
That's
amazing.
a good ass documentary.
I need
But
to
I'm
watch
sure
it.
I feel like the Pennywise one is gonna be better than this.
I'll be honest. Scarpad Plus
Synapse
Plus
put
is
this
weird
out.
on my Samsung TV sometimes.
Yeah, Scarpad Plus doesn't work all the
And-
time.
Yeah,
it's not Plex anymore. It's Scarpad Plus.
This is
Well,
one of the best
do
fucking horror
not-
movies to come
do
out in
not
2022.
do not
Bro,
use
everyone
the,
talk over me.
Yeah.
This is one of the best
Nice.
movies of 2022. I'm almost done. Then you can run your mouth, everyone. I promise. And it actually
He's had
has
enough, He's
it
had
has
enough,
what I
goddammit.
guess started it. It has a original short film that what got this movie made because I guess it was just a short film and then COVID happened, so then it almost didn't get made, and then people at Paramount heard about the fucking dude. Scarpad's struggling right now.
I can't wait for
You
the
should see
sequel.
it.
I can't wait for
And
the sequel.
last but not
Miles.
least, I picked up from Kino Without Warning. Man, this is a fucking
Nice.
awesome film.
I like that cover.
Cinematography by
Yeah.
Dean Cundy.
Yeah. I've
and
never seen that. Is
definitely,
it good?
Dude,
Have you watched it?
dude, this is what fucking set the bones for fucking Predator without a doubt, man. If you watch
wow.
this,
Oh, wow.
tell me that they did
Was-
not fucking jock off Predator.
Was that after? Or
And the same guy that plays Predator is the alien in this. So,
nice. Was that
Jean-Claude
before
Van
or
Damme?
after Alone in the Dark?
huh?
Yeah.
Was that before or after
I'm
Alone
not
in the
sure.
Dark?
This is
Because
in.
Landau
Before.
and Palantir.
This is in 80.
It was before.
Wow,
Oh.
cool.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it's really
Dude.
good. It's really. You should
tell
definitely
me
check
that
it out. It's in.
Coburn did all
I
these
believe this
fucking
is in
low-budget
Search of
80s
Darkness
movies
3.
I never knew about? That's awesome.
This is in Search of Darkness 3.
Nice. Oh yeah.
So that's what I
Not
got.
Coburn, Landau.
And
Good
then I
haul.
also got the awesome, I got my thing. I got my
Yeah.
ornament
Swag.
So shout out Nick, man. You're the best, bro. I love the ornament so much. And I can't wait to put the magnet on my fridge, brother. Scarpet, what were you going to say, brother?
I think you're on mute.
Oh, what's
He's
that?
not on mute.
No.
He's in space.
No, I was just saying,
love it.
you're better off if you're trying to get a dongle of some kind instead of going on smart apps on the TV. They don't work as well. So either get like a Roku or Apple TV or a TiVo.
Scarbat, how many outlets do you think I have in my fucking living room? Okay, man.
I hope at least 2.
No, I got a Roku. I use my other TV, so we're good.
Dude, you should get a Fire Stick.
I personally think the Apple TV is the best.
I do got a Fire Stick.
Yeah.
You should.
It's called my
Same.
dick.
No,
Anyway.
I don't like the Apple TV.
Time to go, guys.
But any of them will work.
You said you have an Apple TV or an Apple Stick.
I don't have an
Both.
I got an Apple dick.
You have like a Mac TV.
No, yeah, I'm Apple TV.
Yeah, bro.
Yo.
I haven't drinking whiskey in like 2 weeks, man. It's getting to me, y'all.
They're cheaper now than
I didn't even know an Apple TV existed.
But no, not.
I thought it was an
They don't.
apple cut in the
It's
shape
only
of a
It's a little
TV.
box. Is all it is.
I got a little
no,
box
they
in my dick.
Wait, no, I thought you were saying you have like
Hold
a
on.
freaking Apple
Do
TV.
you have
No,
You're
an
just
Apple
saying
TV
it's
is a
like
little
Fire
box.
Stick, but made by Apple.
Do you have
Oh,
an
okay.
iPhone, Dylan? Your phone is iPhone?
Huh?
Is your phone iPhone?
Yeah.
The Apple TV is like perfect. If you get one of those and you use your iPhone, you could just. It's so easy to
So
watch
wait,
whatever
there
you
are
watch on your
Apple
phone.
TVs.
Yeah, the little box.
It's called.
It's a little box that connects
It's a
to
little
the
box
TV. It's like
called
a
an
Roku.
Apple
Oh,
TV,
see, that's what I'm. So it's like an Apple
Yeah,
Fire
yeah.
Stick, but it's like an Apple
Yeah,
Fire
yeah.
Stick.
Right.
Okay,
There you
I
go.
thought that
Yeah.
Scarpad actually had
No,
an
no.
Apple. So if I got the Apple TV stick or whatever, then I could
Yeah.
connect like my AirPods to it, and
Yes.
see,
It
Everything.
works
that
great
would-
with it. It works
that would be
really good with
sweet.
AirPods,
We
yeah.
could also watch our movies legitimately through streaming services or through renting.
but
Well,
I
even
use my
Even if you do, yeah. I mean,
because most TVs now you can
I got a
just
streaming
like,
service
you can
on my
AirPlay
dick.
to them, you know.
It's called Robbie Plus.
I'll have to look into that though because that would be cool with the AirPods. But I love my Fire
Cut
Stick,
all
man.
that out. Oh my dick.
Fable's like, I'll never invite Robbie to a Blame Fable
No, I
Plus
love
friends
it.
ever.
Oh yeah. Wait, listen. When I invite you, you better do all that shit, man. Oh, my dick.
Yo, what's up, Blame Fable on my dick? Brian, directed by Brian Usna.
Yo.
Initiation's fucking awesome. Fuck y'all, man. I'm drunk.
No.
I am officially drunk. I am drunk right now, y'all.
I love it, yo. This is a great show. End of the year show, man. This is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I hope everybody had a good time, man.
Damn, man, them
Very fucking
Apple
Christmas.
So much fun.
TVs are fucking
Yeah,
money,
cheers.
bro. They're like $100.
Yeah, the Apple,
Yeah.
man. You know how it goes. That's
Apple is not cheap, yeah.
Apple tax.
You get a Fire Stick for $30.
yeah, but
Yeah.
The
But they don't
4K
work
Fire Stick.
how that works.
yeah.
Believe me when I tell
But
you.
no,
Throwing
dude,
your
Fire
AirPods,
Sticks
all
are
that.
dope.
The biggest thing
No, they
that
are.
is it's the apps.
So I
The
guess
apps are
Apple's
solid.
number one and then Fire Sticks too then.
You know what it is, Dylan? When they make these apps, they make it for Apple because that's the number one phone in America. So they make them
Yeah,
for that. And then they
right.
port them to everything else. So
Right.
they have the best version of every app.
I thought
that you can
Apple
think of.
actually made a TV. I was
So
like,
you trying to tell
And
me
they probably will very
you're
soon.
trying to tell me an
but-
Apple TV is like playing Mortal Kombat with the cabinet,
Right.
but anywhere else you're watching this shit on Game Boy.
well, dude, I
Right.
literally.
You're emulating. It's an emulator.
it. I
got an
You the real
emulator
deal.
on my
That's what I'm
dick.
saying. Fire
Oh
Stick.
my.
I mean, I'm not gonna spend $100 on an Apple stick just so that I can freaking listen to it with AirPods.
Oh.
That would be nice.
Apple dicks.
Oh, it's dope. It's dope. When I put on the
That would be
AirPods and
dope.
I'm listening to the TV, yeah, it's awesome because you get that.
Oh yeah, I was really
Sound.
surprised how
Perry,
good.
it's
and
Saturday, Perry. You might need to like
I was really
rethink
surprised
your
how good
life.
the Apple
He's like, wait.
the AirPods sound for movies. They really sound good.
Damn, bro, I need to get one of them.
And what's interesting with the AirPods too is they have that they can tell where you are in the room. Try watching a movie and spinning yourself around.
Yeah,
the sound goes all around your head.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Like if I'm in the kitchen and the TV's in back of me, I can hear that the TV's in back of me when I'm watching.
When Michael
Wow.
You know what's
Myers
crazy,
is coming up to
Scarfat?
kill somebody, you hear him coming from over here.
You know what's
You're
crazy?
Like, Michael, oh shit.
You know what has that same 3D fucking like across the wall kind of fucking idea? My dick. Seriously though, Perry, it's Saturday. It's not Friday.
Robbie should start singing Dick in a
Dude,
Box.
that must be
My
some really
dick in a
good weed you got
box.
there, Perry. Because it is Saturday, brother. It's almost Sunday in an hour and a half.
Perry didn't know what the fuck is going on, man.
That boy.
That's why we
geeked.
love him. Anyway,
Oh, I figured.
I got
Those
DHS
AirPods
on
are
my
garbage.
dick. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's
No,
over.
Dude, those
I-
new
I-
AirPods look
AirPods
really
are
nice.
awesome.
Which ones do you got? The second gen or the AirPod Pros?
Pros.
Which
the
gen?
Pros
The
better.
new ones?
Yeah.
Dude,
I
those
bought
are
some
my
bullshit
buddy showed me
earbuds.
those.
I bought some bullshit earbuds like a few
They look
months ago, and only one of them works now, man. Like
Really?
y'all need to send me a link to like a good, like some good earbuds, man, because I only one of mine work, man.
That's
I'm
what
like,
happened to
that's
mine,
why like,
bro.
I have to plug in, man. How old school is this?
The Bose ones are good and the Samsung ones are good. Both
There's a
those
ton
are
of good ones. I mean, the only thing that
Send me
makes
a link.
I'm not even saying the AirPods sound the best. They're just the most convenient.
Yeah, because
Right. It's not that they're
link
the
up
best.
so
It's
quick.
just the way they work.
Right.
You know, you always
If
have
you
to
have an
with
iPhone.
anything else. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
If you have an iPhone, they're the most
You got to be
convenient.
in their thing.
Well,
know?
they work
Like, I
with
got the
everything because they're
watch,
basically just
got the
Bluetooth.
thing.
but-
I got an
I got the
Android.
iPad.
Yeah, I'm team Samsung, baby.
I got a Samsung.
Yeah, they'll work with that too.
Steph, you send me a link. I'll put that link on my dick and I'll take a look at it and then we'll figure it out.
Dick.
It's not as
No
cringy
more
as
of
the
the cut.
Bush bit, right? Come on.
This is
On
true.
my-
I can relate more to it.
I'm sorry.
I can.
I'm a little tipsy.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
gonna
Have a
play-
cup of cheer,
I'm gonna-
everybody. Come
I'm
on.
gonna play this back for you tomorrow. See what you think.
I feel good.
Come on.
You asked me on Rock and Robbie. Motherfucker. Shit.
You gotta keep it going tomorrow as well.
I don't
Another
know if y'all see
drink
me
special.
like do like fucking 3 chugs of beers and like 4 shots in a row to start off a show, but I am drunk tonight right now. I'll tell you that.
Well, we are almost.
I bought you that 4 can the
3
other
hours in.
night.
Damn, what a show.
Record
guys.
Hey man, if this
Awesome.
was the last
Oh,
show of 2022, it would have been a motherfucking banger. But we
But
gotta
it's
go
not.
hard one more time.
Yeah, next week's show gonna suck.
No, we're not doing a next week show.
Well, that's why it's gonna suck.
What? There's no show for it to suck.
Well, that's why it's gonna
Scarfat.
suck because we're not
But
doing
it can
one.
suck on my
So your
dick.
Saturday night is gonna suck. That's what you mean.
No,
Because the DHS show never sucks.
This is true.
it'll just be like every other fucking night. Hookers and blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Action.
Yeah. Brian using the style, baby.
Fucking film it. God damn it.
He cuts a few lines, which you think
It'll
are
be
for
like-
different people.
it'll
They're
be
all
like-
for him. One
People
go.
be going, shit, is this Scarpad or is this the fucking scene from RoboCop where the guy's getting fucking blowing hookers nuts off fucking hookers? Well, fucking
Do me a favor. I want you to scream.
You should have given her some coke, right?
He's like,
Yeah. you
yeah,
should.
money cut.
So, all right. To wrap this up, y'all, we got this Monday coming, Children of Men on Scarpad's Domain, 7:45 Eastern. And then no Rock and Robbie this week because Rock and Robbie will be taking a little hiatus. And then we will be
There is a Rock
taking.
and Robbie live tomorrow night.
There
There's
is
no
okay.
PCP movie
To
night.
fill in.
Rock and
Oh,
Robbie
okay,
live
okay.
tomorrow night, brother.
Yeah,
No,
Rock.
no
My
Sunday.
bad.
No
I was thinking ahead of Monday night. But and then also, we will not be doing a show next Saturday, but the following week we will be doing Terror Train on Friday night, not Saturday. I know y'all are so used to Saturday, but we'll be doing it Friday night. just because that will work better for everyone, I think, especially with it being New Year's Eve. Because I know Fable, there's no way he's probably making New Year's Eve. And maybe there's a small chance he can make the Friday.
Yeah,
show.
we'll see.
We'll
Definitely.
see.
Always
No
wanna jump on
promises.
with you guys.
Yeah, dude, you're good. If you can't make it, it's all good. But I
I'll
just
be
figured
here
if
with
anything,
Dixon.
that's a better chance. Because you got family on New Year's Eve, no doubt. So yeah, not next week, but the week after. Look out for us Friday, 7:30 Eastern, and then Fable. Go check my boy on the Rewind for the last show that he did on Instagram. He'll probably have it uploaded on YouTube. If not, he probably already does. Go check him out.
Last show of the year.
Collection down. Last show of the year. Best show on IG. You can't stop him. Go look out. Sub him up. Go follow him so you can check him out in 2023 and go check out some of those awesome rewinds. As always, man, Robbie, you got anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Oh my dick.
Great show as always, guys. You guys are the best, man. We love y'all. Thanks everyone for coming out. P Money, man, is just fried up in the building. Bobby D, Figure Drawing, Two Gun. And Two Gun, I did see your chat. Yeah, man, I know it's been a while, but you know I wouldn't keep. I've been holding on to them comics for the giveaway, brother. I was not. I might keep one or two, but I ain't keeping them all.
Nice.
Well, he did say I could have one or two.
Dylan's new channel motto.
He's going to keep
some,
all the ones that
but
can
I
I might keep one or two.
Might keep some.
Dylan
We'll
follows
keep
the
them all.
Hollywood movie star formula. You do one for the fans and three for yourself.
Straight up. You know, you gotta look out for Uno Money.
Yeah.
Gary North.
One to rock, one to stock.
And one to cock.
Oh my God. Bruno is in here. Nerdtastic. Hungry Monster. I ain't even gonna mention Yay.
Robbie's favorite service must be the cock.
He heard DEFCON 3 like Superman.
Kirby. Big
Yeah.
Arm.
Cockish, my bad. Cockish.
Luke Meister. Anyone else, if I miss you, man, we love you. We thank you for all your support. You guys are the best, man. We hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week. Have a happy holidays. Have a Merry freaking Christmas. We love y'all, man. We'll see you one more time before the end of 2022. Man, it's crazy how far we done came, man. What are we, like 2 years in now? Man, I didn't leave you out. I said yay because I knew you was going to pop back out.
Yeah.
I knew it. Too funny, man. I was waiting. I wanted to wait before. I knew if I said yay, he would pop up. So I was waiting for that pop up. I could not end the stream until I saw him pop back up. That is too funny. But, man, I hope you guys all have a great Christmas. You guys are the best, man. Thank you, as always, for all the support. I hope you guys are able to make it, not next week, but next Friday. So enjoy your hiatus. Enjoy your break from the horror show. I know you're going to miss us all. We love y'all, man. You guys stay safe.
Merry Christmas.
Have a great Christmas. Merry Christmas, y'all. And what the hell? It's motherfucking garbage day, yo. Days.